Oh, wow. It's us.
Wow.
It's us. Wow, we went from there to here.
Yeah.
Is there supposed to be music at this
How
point?
did you get here so fast?
There was no fade out.
No fade
I
out.
don't know.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's
Sorry,
nice,
MC,
yeah.
I have to eliminate you.
MC, oh, that's Ringo
Yeah,
Starr's
peace
catchphrase.
and love have
Peace
to
and
stay,
love,
but MC
peace
has
and
to
love.
go.
Peace and love, peace and love. No more fan mail.
Alright, is it not rat?
Not Rat? Alright, what is the file name winner? Do we have
I
the
think it's
donation
not
iPad?
Rat.
Yes.
All right,
Would
so-
you like to be donation reader?
I will be the
there
donation
we are.
iPad. And for file names, for The
Hang on,
Legend
these
of
amazingly 3D printed keys.
Legend of Zelda. We have, oh, it's actually Rat.
Oh.
Rat won by $2. $257.50 for Rat. $255.87 for not Rat. Rat won by the slimmest of hairs.
Good golly.
Let's see. No, I'm messing it up. Okay, whatever. Let's start over. I can spell, I promise.
There you go. Register Rat.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain what we're gonna do here. If you are familiar with the first Legend of Zelda game, you may know that in a dungeon, you can use a key that's not in that dungeon. You can use it anywhere. And Dynamation has printed me the exact model of the keys used in the game. We have 20 keys on the board, and I will try to use as few keys throughout the game as possible. Your job, chat, is to guess how many keys I will have hoarded by the time I get the skeleton key, the lion key from Dungeon 8. So you can donate at least $5, but preferably more, and guess which number of keys we will have at the end. So you can add up. Every one of you can decide that you want to guess key number 10. Then we're gonna do some math live on camera.
Oh.
Wow.
Be careful.
Danger.
Yeah. So, and the correct, whatever number of keys I have left, the donation amount that you have guessed, I will have to donate at the end of the run. And the cutoff for guessing is when we enter Dungeon 8.
So if people donate $100 to 10 keys and lands on 10 keys, you will donate $100?
That is correct.
Oh.
Oh, golly.
Okay.
OC, how many keys are there in total in the game?
A lot.
Oh.
But for now, we only have 20.
These are the most aesthetically pleasing thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. So, I also have some few rules. So that, well, first we're gonna get the sword.
Mm-hmm.
The S word.
And the first objective is to get bombs, so you can start getting extra hearts, right? Many people usually get 20 rupees and then go buy bombs. I'm not gonna be able to buy bombs. Buying bombs are for scrubs.
Capitalism's whack, yo.
So in the overworld, there are certain enemies that can drop bombs. Especially the blue Octoroks. And bomb drops are what's the word? Decided by attack kill. So if I attack a blue Octorok as the first enemy that I kill, it might give me a bomb drop.
Squad alive, we are off.
And we did.
Nice.
Nice.
WJG999 donates $10.93. My guess is 11 keys. So that's $10.93 for 11 keys.
Am I putting their names on here as well?
No, just the amount.
There will not be enough room for everybody's names.
Okay. How much was it again? Sorry?
$10.93.
Okay, so now that we have bombs, the game is afoot. And yeah, we're gonna get the heart.
No,
Yeah.
take the Mountain Dew cold
No,
red.
no Mountain Dew.
Well, the problem is you can only drink a Mountain Dew Code Red once.
Dang it.
The heart, however,
What-
is forever.
It's bad.
Love is forever. Code Red is only temporary.
It's temporary.
Tell that to Cindy. Apparently my heart was temporary.
Oh, I'm sorry.
When are they going to
The
release
pain.
Mountain Dew DEFCON 5?
The last action of the company before they go under.
Okay, so now we have 5 hearts. We're able to get the next sword upgrade, but first we're gonna get some money over here.
Cash money.
It's a secret to everybody.
Well. 35 Klona.
I should get the extra rupees down here as well.
35 gil?
Yeah, Abra, I just figured out that Gil is short for Gilgamesh.
Let's see.
Oh, come on, don't give me the huh.
Yeah, huh.
There you go.
I didn't know that, so I was like, huh, okay. Yeah, I'll go with it. I don't know. I've not played a Final Fantasy to completion except for 14, then I don't know.
That's fine. Well, like in the older ones, there's always a character named Gil. It's like Sid and whatever. There's always a Gilgamesh, even in a little small, tiny little role.
Alright.
This is my son, Gilgamesh.
Yeah. In Final Fantasy IX, there's like a little note from a guy called Gilgamesh. He leaves a little note for somebody.
So let's get some donations in.
Yeah.
What do you think will be the total amount of keys that OC has left over at the end of this?
Well, OC is good at this game. You know, if it was just some jabroni like me or Danielle here, we'd use every gosh dang key in the game. We use,
Oh yeah, no.
we'd hack
I mean,
some
we
more
would
and
be-
some extra keys.
Yeah.
So I
Game sharking.
I figure OC can hoard quite a few.
Yeah, no, I've got confidence. I'm gonna say, I would say probably about, you know. Yeah, well, there's always the randomness that is a marathon run. I'd say 9, 8, somewhere around there.
Oops.
9, 8.
You never know. You never know
Okay, I
when
died
you're
there.
out of
We can
bombs in a
do-
dungeon. You gotta go the other way around.
Hmm.
Let's do another strat, then we can get... here's one. Hello?
There it is. The battled NES days when model and hitbox sprites were not the same. Playing Mario Brothers and you can step into the piranha
It's
plants.
mostly because I play with the Joy-Con, which have like diagonal inputs. In the OG, you cannot do diagonals.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so when the game gets confused whenever... Yeah, okay. Let's,
The-
let's
the
go back
NES
there.
Confused.
The NES just had a dumb little D-pad, so
Yeah.
A squishy little D-pad.
yeah.
Okay.
No, it's actually a glitch in Sonic 2. You can basically, you won't get hit by the projectile on the second boss by just crouching because Sonic's hitbox goes lower than where the hit.
Okay,
Like the
I think we're
actual-
gonna get hit here. No? Okay. Cool.
Hey, you're alive.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
Sonic's hitbox actually reduces.
To a point that it's smaller than the attack will appear, drop down to the bottom of the screen, but explode before it actually would hit Sonic's crouching hitbox.
Hey. Pretty good.
Alright. I'm gonna try to not get hit too much. I'm gonna do like a couple of intentional deaths, but... Let's see... There's a secret.
Oh.
Just a 10 spot, nothing crazy. You had to pay rent, so, you know.
There you go.
Whoa.
Okay, now we can afford to buy the
Oh,
shield.
buy the meat. Buy the meat.
Yeah, we're going to, but
Don't
not
buy the
now.
Templar shield. Okay.
But
Yeah,
this
they
is,
say
this
the
is
best
the price
defense is
meat. There's
good
a shop
defense.
that has the cheap meat.
The
Meat,
way that
meat,
the secret
meat.
sound got cut
Meat
off
with
whenever you
questionable
entered, it killed me.
quality.
It's just beep.
Oh, surely now. Okay.
Take anyone you want. How about you, old man?
Oh
Come
my
with me.
lord.
Wasn't that a comic or something? Like, he just picks up the old man, takes him through the adventure, gets to the end, then uses him to beat Ganon.
Alright,
The strongest weapon is friendship.
There you go.
definitely.
I've watched Yu-Gi-Oh! I know.
The power
Okay, so
of
to the left
friendship.
there is dungeon 1, but we're not gonna go there yet. We're actually gonna do 2 dungeons before we get to dungeon 1.
Whoa!
Wow. How? But, okay. But that shield did not look like it was supposed to block it.
Oh, Link is now a Teutonic Knight from Age of Empires 2.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
try to go up and get the sword, but we might
Aber, have you played Age of Empires 2?
Nah, I played 3.
Oh yeah? Oh,
Yeah.
the weird one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whatever.
That was my introduction to the series.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Did you go backward and play 1?
I should.
You-
I should go back and see what the history of the series is. Because Microsoft's doing their
Oh,
big push of yeah, Age of Empires is back. Actually, I knew the guy who was apparently the best in Pennsylvania for Rise of Nations.
Come on.
Really?
Yeah.
Pennsylvania's state champion.
Yeah, he was had his own podcast and everything, which back then, actually meant something. Yeah. It's like the Roncast or something, I don't know.
That was back when podcasts were on devices called pods.
Yeah.
Dan, it can fit 10,000 songs.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine?
That was
Music at your
mind-blowing.
Oh my god, did you... Okay, so please tell me I'm not the only one who had Sonic the Hedgehog for iPod. So you're trying to use the scroll wheel with Sonic?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was miserable.
The scroll wheel. Oh. Well, the first iPod didn't even have that scroll wheel. It had just buttons.
Yep, it was just a D-pad.
Then they figured it
Oh,
out.
come on.
To be fair, that tactile wheel was catharsis, because it was...
So satisfying.
Yeah.
It was a little fidget spinner.
Mm-hmm. The problem is it was a fidget spinner that directly affected your audio, so it was
Well.
it's,
Well, not just audio, because then they made the iPod video.
right.
And Aber, you could watch your favorite music videos whenever you wanted.
Yeah.
Watch your favorite.
I remember so many different bootleg movies on that thing. 'cause back then there wasn't Netflix yet, so you wanted movies, you had to acquire them through means.
Watching Austin Powers on a 1.5-inch screen.
Yeah.
The crunchy little.
the hit clips.
Oh, the GBA video.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, full episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants on a little deal.
I had an episode of the Sonic cartoon on for my Game Boy Advance.
Heck yes.
I will. Okay, Ilya donates $11
Yes.
and says, "I will play Magic card Pot of Greed, which allows me to draw 2 new cards." Hi, I heard someone say Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's all I think of. Love you all. Ilya, we're doing a little thing where if you donate and guess the amount of keys OC1 has left over, they have to donate that amount back. Do you have an amount?
It's cumulative.
Mishia-chan999 donates $20.01 and says, "Yo, Jackson."
Michaka-chan.
Michaka-chan, is that
Welcome.
how you pronounce that?
Friend,
Okay,
friend of the
cool.
show. Is that Mitra?
Yeah.
I must have been saying it wrong forever, which I'm sure I would be forgiven. Yeah. Thank you, Michaka-chan. Welcome again. Friend of the show.
Friend of the show, thank you.
Thank you.
Ilya wants 7. How much was their
7?
donation?
That was $11. Michaka-chan, if you have a number of keys you think OC will have left over at the end to put your money to, go ahead and tell us.
Please.
Also, if you have a proper pronunciation of your name, please tell us. The mystery will be revealed, or unless you like enjoying watching us figure it out.
Isn't it more fun that way? You see, people say my last name with all kinds of goofy things, but I've never said to somebody, "Oh, that's the wrong way to say it." It's fun.
Yeah.
Let them squirm. I prefer the wrong way. I'm not even saying it the right way. I don't say it the Italian way. Who cares?
Finally, some health. Oh my god.
I mean, how many times have I heard someone turn your name into Jackson Pierogi?
Yes, and I like, especially when Mini Kitty does it.
Yeah.
It's fun. You know what I wonder, Abra? And you're a smarty pants, so I bet there's some way you could help figure this out. I want to know if my first last name combination is unique in the world.
You know, there are websites where you can actually search, like, how many Jackson Perotis live in the United States.
Yeah, you can,
Yep.
you can do that. I know that mine is. Mine's completely unique.
Really?
Nobody else has my name.
That's
before.
fantastic.
Apparently, as of 2 days ago, there was
Oh.
a George Jetson born. Somebody actually went through with it and named their kid George Jetson
That's not right.
no.
That's not right.
on his canonical birthday.
That should be some kind of like abuse situation. Some Child Protective Services should be informed.
That feels mean.
Yeah.
You'll have to explain to that child that.
I mean, here's
that
the
8-year-old.
thing, like, nobody in that 8-year-old's class is gonna know what the Jetsons are. Like, the only time I became aware of the Jetsons and the Flintstones is for some reason in, like, the late 90s, they took us to a movie theater, and instead of showing us anything worth a dang, they took the class there and showed us Jetsons Meet the Flintstones like it was relevant to us. I'm like, we don't know any, like, they're not on Cartoon
they
Network.
want
They're not on
The line
Nickelodeon.
in a
What?
good
They're on
position here.
They're on Boomerang.
Boomerang.
Nope.
Like, why does this Regal Cinema 88 have Jetsons versus Flintstones? What? Like, we went to the movies twice. It was for that and for
Let's
Holes.
go.
Go.
Like,
Holes.
Holes is good. Holes is
Whatever.
fine, you know?
Holes is schlocky fun.
Yeah.
We get to see Sigourney Weaver do like the Dommy Mommy thing with the fingernails. That's great. To John Voight.
That was intentional.
I do get very upset watching the beginning of Holes. I'm like, really?
Okay.
They're
we're
really
missing
just gonna
about
go ahead
15
and be
bucks,
like
so let's
jerks to this kid
see
who
if I
like
can-
clearly were not responsible in
Yeah.
any way for this. I'm like,
The
no,
mo-
now that I'm a jaded adult, I'm like, you know, yeah, the NYPD would take the easy route, wouldn't they?
Dwayne, no, why would you do that?
Oh boy.
Oh,
We were trying to avoid that
my
kind of
sibling
Yeah.
turns up in chat and immediately shames us. Oh,
Sibling, please.
sibling goes back to work.
Sibling,
Boo! Boo! At least donate to charity, Scrub.
Call them out.
Thank you.
I love you,
Okay,
Dwayne.
now we got Mountain Dew on prescription. Now we can buy it anytime.
Well, unfortunately, the movie has to happen, and Stanley has to be an innocent kid. You know, he,
Yeah,
he can't be like
bombs,
an actually bad dude.
Can't have a redemption story.
He's just kind of a dumb kid.
Don't
There's nothing to redeem him from.
that.
He's a nobody.
Yep.
This one.
Redemption is for main characters only.
Yeah. Who gets redeemed? Nobody gets redeemed. The character of Zero, he's just like a dumb, quiet little kid. Shia LaBeouf is a dumb, quiet little kid. All the bad people stay bad. All the good people stay good.
Yeah.
Okay, we need
There's not
3
really any
more
big
of these.
moral
Come
quandaries.
on.
You're not going in with like the Les Mis, like he stole bread, so he's a bad guy, but it was because his family was going to die, so he's a good guy.
Oh, philosophy 101.
At least yeah, there's
You
something
know.
there's something to think about there. With Holes,
But
it's like,
that's too much for children. You know, the world has to be black and white.
yeah, with Holes is you take a bad boy and stick him in the
Now
hot
I'm getting
desert,
hearts when I actually want money.
make him dig holes, turn him into a good boy,
Come on.
and give him funny nicknames.
There she is.
Oh, there's a fairy up there.
Right
I
on.
want money. Come on, give me money.
Get paid.
Give me money.
I don't want proof of the supernatural.
Come on.
Give direct
me
relief
money.
Give
money.
me cash.
Come on. Come on. Oh. We can see
You've
if we can
exterminated
try.
all of the moblins within this area. Unfortunate.
The
population-
ecosystem's ruined.
The population will never recover. Oh, they're an invasive species. It's fine.
Oh, okay. We're
Yeah.
alright then.
Dang. Goblins messing with the
Shit.
waterways. Jeez Louise.
building dams.
She only kissed the men she killed.
There's 40 to 50 wild moblins eating my children.
Give me back
Well, now
my
we're
son.
taking more enemies to kill on the way back. So apart from the first bomb drop that was lucky, I'm getting very unlucky with drops so far.
Oh boy.
But whatever. Okay, 2 more rupees. Come on.
Here we go. Give us a nice 250. So again to reiterate OC's challenge here, at the end of the game, or at the beginning of Dungeon 8, OC will have a number of keys left over because OC is a fantastic gamer and doesn't need all the keys the game delivers. They're superfluous. And your challenge is to guess exactly how many keys will be left over. From the number 1 to 20 here.
There we go.
Oh, he's gone. Yo, is that defense?
Yep. Okay, now do we have...
Look at that.
Any door.
Yo.
Could it be 5?
Yes.
No one.
I like how putting on a ring changes your shirt. Is that like a mood shirt?
It's
Like
a
now
mood-
he feels safe, so like
Absolutely.
his body temperature is calmed down.
It's a mood shirt.
Okay,
That shirt is a mood.
now we're gonna go do Dungeon 3.
Right on.
Numero tres.
It's after Labor Day. Link is wearing white.
Help. That doesn't mean anything to me.
I mean,
As a
I
British
apologize.
do you think Link cares? They are slaying it right now.
Are there holidays in Hyrule?
Link is kind of serving. There has to be holidays.
Is there like a Bastille Day? Is there like a Boxing Day? They have Christmas and
I would assume. Look, if you
When's
go back,
Hanukkah?
I would be 100% certain if you went back and watched that corny TV show, there was definitely a Santa Claus episode
Link.
where Link is like running around trying to save Christmas from Ganon. Like, what? I can see it in my head. Like the Santa Claus model or cell like they use is pretty much the king, but just painted like Christmas. So he's got the rosy cheeks and white hair.
Well, in all of the official art for the first two Zelda games, like they do a lot of like Christian religious.
do we, Dan?
iconography.
Is there a cross on his shield?
Yeah.
Is that
Well, yeah, that's it. So canonically,
He's a Knights Templar, Dan. It's Assassin's
I
Creed.
know, and that's what I'm saying.
It's
like,
Abstergo Industries.
That's why there's Santa. That's why there's
Santa.
Is that why all of the links are like the same? Is just because you're seeing visions of other links from like the core link?
Oh boy, this is a bad road. And then there's some like modern day Link in a machine with wires hooked up to his brain.
Because he steps out of it like, whoa, that was neat. And I was like, yeah, why did you spend 20 minutes harassing the priest in there? It's like, it was the memories of my ancestors that did that. I was like, nah, dude, that was you.
And so now in 2022 Chicago, there's like the great granddaughter of Link who has a desk job and she doesn't know her lineage, but she unlocks the secret of her past. I'll become the hero of time.
And then the most interesting character kind of gets left behind in a tunnel and they don't really explain it.
You have some baggage with the Assassin's Creed series, it sounds like.
Like, literally, the main character that they do all this development between Assassin's Creed 2 and, like, all of that. And, like, it's just like, yeah, we left him in the time tunnel and he died there. And that's it. There's not much more to it. It's like,
Oh.
really?
Imagine being left in the time tunnel. Couldn't be me.
I'm being very vague here
Embarrassing.
because it's been a while since I played the game. I don't even remember his name.
Ezio, it's a me, Mario.
No, he's the modern dude.
Oh, what, Sean or
Yeah, John.
Edmund, whatever his name is?
Good grief.
Dalathan, I don't know.
Dalthan.
You know, generic late 2000s protagonist where it's white guy with very short trimmed hair.
Oh wow.
Well,
Slightly gruff.
there's a dumb girl that gets stabbed. There's a dumb guy that's a computer dude.
Desmond.
Desmond.
Thank
John
you.
Assassin.
Thank you.
Assassin.
Might as well be John Assassin.
Exactly. I mean, like, literally, you could replace him with the guy from Infamous. You could replace him with the guy from Prototype. You could replace him with the guy from, Mass Effect. Not the girl, because that's a different model.
But same
But it's
blankness.
the same bland,
Well, okay. Well, Aber, if I could point out, the point is that you want to imprint you the player
Yeah, and
onto this cardboard cutout.
Oh yeah, of course, because like the majority of the audience playing those games, they're modeling it after, except it's 13-year-olds. So
I think it's cool to jump on, stab people. Hey, look, there's the priest, stab the pope or something, whatever. In those games.
I mean, isn't that what one of those Assassin's Creed games?
I'm in
is?
Renaissance Italy. I want to stab the pope. It's some junk like that. The
When
Borgia.
in Rome. When in Rome.
When in Rome, stab the pope.
Oh my god.
Well, only in the 1600s.
Come on.
That's the Vatican's new travel slogan.
Yes. Visit the Vaticano. Have you seen the Swiss guards? They're like the Pope's bodyguards. It's so sick. Okay, they're called the Swiss guards. They don't have to come from Switzerland. I guess they can come from anywhere. They wear. Just Google Swiss guards. They wear these outfits like they haven't updated their regalia since like the 1500s. They're dressed like in like bright purple and gold pantaloons.
Looking it up.
They were like these old conquistador helmets. They would carry around like halberds, like these old pole weapons. Yeah, Iris, you're about to find out.
Okay. Swiss.
It's like all ceremonial. And they wear like these white gloves. They look like costume characters.
Whoa!
Well, it's the same with the beef eaters, right?
I guess it's probably similar.
These guys look more ridiculous. I know that's a hashtag British opinion, but these guys look way more ridiculous than beef eaters.
They're more colorful at least.
They look very medieval, very Harlequin.
Yeah.
Very somebody attacked me with a paintbrush.
White ruffs on them.
I mean, in a battlefield, you know exactly who they are.
No, they're there to protect those folks around there.
I like how the reason he's slow is the same reason like the ships in like
Guess we're just gonna tank this.
Aliens are slow is because it's just like the computer cannot keep up, so he's slow because we can't keep up with it. And as you kill things, he gets faster because the computer can actually process it.
Zeldathon is now banned in Vatican City. Oh man.
Wouldn't be the first time we've had this conversation.
All the deacons they're not tuning in.
Okay, well my last name is Bishop, I get a free pass.
Oh, come on.
I was annoyed. I saw a BBC article that was like, why this Pope could also step down. And I was like, can we all stop misunderstanding the concept of the Pope, please? It's like a monarch being like, I'm done with this, I'm stepping down now.
I've
no!
abdicated.
You do it till you die. If it's getting
Dedication.
tiring... Yeah, if it's getting tiring, just die.
I mean...
That's how the papacy works. Then they can start lighting things on fire to find out who's the next one.
Yeah!
I want Iris to be a good government minister in the Vatican City.
No, this is the BBC report that I would listen to regularly. And like, what is going on at the Vatican City? The Pope is just too tired to do their work, and instead of stepping down, they've decided to die.
Opinion piece.
Opinion piece, the Pope should just die.
Oh my god.
Either do your job or get out.
Yeah!
This is Gordon Ramsay coming in, just completely upset, like, the Vatican is raw.
It is raw. Yeah.
You have not been cooking your communion wafers.
Finally, I've tasted something delicious.
The blood of
Oh.
Christ.
Justice.
Oh.
How
many keys do you have right now in game?
If you check the key counter, like it's actually on screen.
3.
3, 1, 12.
There you go.
Now we're gonna buy the
I know that's 12, by the way.
So what does
Yes.
what does the meat do?
We're gonna find out when we get to Dungeon 7.
Ruh-roh.
Me.
What does
We got some nice PFK, which we learned is the Quebec version of KFC. Poulet frites de Kentucky.
Poulet de Kentucky?
Poulet frites.
Oh,
Yeah.
poulet frites.
Yeah, I guess
Oh.
some laws in Quebec that has to be in French.
Oh.
Everywhere else on God's green earth, it's KFC. No matter what language the local language is, everybody knows KFC.
Yeah,
What have you
in
seen
the
the-
Netherlands, KFC? Actually, all of the signage and everything was in English as well. So they had like the history of KFC just written on the walls.
Good.
Completely omitting the bit at the end where like the Colonel actually completely hated what KFC had become.
Yeah, he used to like go into the places and be like, let me teach you how to make it properly.
Well, sometimes we make the machine, and sometimes the machine tells us it's
I have
time
4
to
now,
go.
by the way.
Whoa!
Speaking of French speakers being insane about
You can do it. You
French
can do
languages, leave me alone. They like the French government released like specific words for they're like you have to use this for like broadcasting esports. You have to like say all these things have to be said in French instead of using English words.
Le loot box.
Yeah, right. No, it's like literally stuff like
We're
that.
already out of.
And everyone on the internet was like, "What?"
Oh, 5. Yeah, guys, get some donations in with guesses for how many keys there'll be at the end.
It doesn't matter how big the donation is or how little the donation is. If you get it right, OC has to match it.
Yeah, OC will
And
have
it's not a who donated the most. It's a cumulative thing. So
Yep.
you donate 5 and your buddy donates 5. OC donates 10.
Tell everybody to wake up. It's important.
Are you donating to Zeldathon again?
Pope smoke gender reveal. Sorry.
I mean, we kind
One
of.
day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Vatican kind of needs to do a lot of internal reorganization. But
Okay, I have 6, but I have to use 1.
Oh,
Good old PSGR.
yep. So get your key counters in. See where we're gonna land. Ah, wow. You've been rocking it though. Once you've got your equipment going, you've been just ripping through these monsters
Rip and tear.
until it is done.
That's what I said. OC's a pro.
Yeah.
OC's a pro.
I was expecting the game to fight back, but it seems like no, OC's got this.
It can try, but not against OC.
Yeah. NSU.
I'm not.
Nintendo Switch
like,
Ultimate?
These Joy-Cons are slightly not what I'm used to.
Are they
right now.
drifting?
Are those pancakes?
No, but
delicious pancakes.
Aggressive pancakes.
yeah, the pancakes are the worst enemy in the game.
They steal things from you, don't they?
Only the
Pancakes.
shield.
Okay.
Is that a like?
Yeah.
Do you like her?
Like.
I need more of Irish's American accent, please.
Oh dear.
Do you like her, or do you like her like her?
Is this
Yeah.
like when the actor for House does an American accent?
Cuddy, I need my pills. I take it for pain.
Betsy says, so if I understand right, whatever number of keys there is at the end, the amount that was donated towards that specific number is what gets matched.
That is
Yes.
absolutely correct.
So we currently have $11 on 7 keys, and we have $10.93 on 11 keys. So if somebody was to donate $10 to 11 keys, and that's what we had at the end, OC would then donate $20.93.
Taylor donates $20.96. Says, "Let's go, OC." Taylor, do you have?
Our Taylor?
Yeah.
Oh, Taylor.
TKASONY.
TKA Sony.
Yeah. Well, I
A
was just
division
gonna
of
say
Sony
Taylor,
Entertainment.
'cause- Well, yeah. Okay. If you have a specific number of keys you'd like to put that money to, now's the time to tell us.
I love French. If you're a pro esports gamer in France, you're a joueur professionnel de jeux vidéo de compétition. Just say
Jeez.
pro gamer.
It's a bit of a mouthful.
Je suis une pro
Actually,
gamer.
Oh.
pro gamer.
Une gamer professionnel.
Okay.
Okay, so now-
Let OC pick.
No, I'm out of bombs.
Uh-oh.
Crap.
Alright, OC, pick a number
Ruh-roh.
to put money on.
I have to. Okay, I have to go buy. No, I cannot buy bombs.
Bombas.
Well, no, OC doesn't know the answer because the game could throw some curveballs and who knows.
Okay.
OC can't spoil it.
OC has used a key.
Yep.
True.
Yeah, no.
Meaningless.
OC would kind of know what the answer is, or at least have an inkling as to where it would land. Might be a bit. Number 7, so $20.96 for number 7.
Here.
What was it? 2367.
$23.96.
Iris, could I say, I appreciate before you said like $11.23. You didn't say like $11.23. $26.50. My fellow American. She's my fellow American.
I'm fellow American.
Yeah.
Fellow American.
Yeah, just like a Fantastic recently moved to Canada. My fellow American.
My fellow
North American.
It's a continental thing.
Yeah.
It is.
It's an attitude thing.
There we go. So our total for 7 keys.
So moving to North America puts you in the Attitude Era. Got it.
Attitude. I was gonna say I wish.
Temporarily leave this dungeon to go. get
Sometimes I
some
wish the
keys.
Attitude Era.
I mean, yeah. This is,
I mean bombs.
I mean, the America-Canada relationship's like the relationship between Kurt Angle and Steve Austin.
Let's see. Easiest would be.
Kurt
What do
Angle.
I mean by that? I don't remember.
It's a friendly rivalry. It would be like Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio.
Oh yeah, you
I
know,
would die
like-
for you, but whenever I see you in person, it's on site.
Exactly.
It's murder.
It's-
Murder
I
in
like,
the 0th
like,
degree.
when the cameras are off, we're chill. Let's go grab a burger. The moment the cameras are on, your ass is 6 feet under.
It's over. You're
Yeah.
out of here.
These blue moblins also have a chance of a bomb drop.
Hey.
Nice.
Give us BEMs.
So there's like 4 categories of enemies that can give different kind of drops, and only enemies in the category B can get a bomb drop, and you can have a chance of a bomb drop on the enemy that is killed in the first, number 6, and number 8. So I've lost count. So now we're just gonna go spam until we get it. Come on! Oh, of course not. Oh wait, there's blue numbers here.
That's a lot of blue guys.
Yeah.
You know what, Aber? A bit ago, I was watching back some.
There we go.
Yay!
Oh, there you go. I was watching back some Attitude Era, WWF Raw, and Nitro stuff, and man, there's some. The nostalgia goggles are real thick. You watch that stuff back, and a lot of it is like you think like, why was this popular? Why was this such a big deal at the time? A lot of it is real garbage.
Yeah.
It's a lot of like just nothing matches, nasty segments,
Yeah. A lot of it.
a lot of run-ins.
Yeah.
A lot of run-ins. People just love running from the
Oh,
backstage.
that's Dungeon 3. I'm on dummy.
Everybody had to be involved in every match, man.
Here comes the NWO, all the NWO D squad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Here comes Buff Bagwell to, ruin the match.
Yeah. Every match, hey, if it's just this one person on a tag team, sure enough, his buddies were in the corner, and you knew exactly halfway through the match, the one guy's gonna fall out, and the buddies are gonna gang up on him. It's gonna be like, this is right.
Here
We
it
know
comes.
exactly how this is playing out again.
Ugh. But the people loved it. The crowds went ballistic.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's got a sign. People are going nuts. Everyone's got catchphrases, and you're repeating the catchphrase.
the crowd chanting while they're giving their promos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like these people are cheering for just filth.
Exactly. Well, I mean, to be fair, we love the filth.
Absolutely.
How many times do you go to McDonald's and they're like, yeah, I love this Big Mac, even though it's pure garbage.
The Big Mac works.
Exactly.
It does the job.
I mean, until you get Five Guys in your system, and you're like, damn.
Ugh.
John Cena's maybe not that bad after all.
Gosh.
Then you get the modern era wrestling where it's all like very clean guys, very clean organization.
A little cleaner.
Yeah, I'm sure there's still problems, but they're very much more forward about trying to not be the 80s where you have Macho Man Randy Savage going the entire time
Yeah.
a promo's going on. You're like, man, he must have the sniffles today, and that's totally what it is.
It's totally that.
There are hardly any nowadays. There's hardly any like Roydie Magoo's where you see people just like, man, you must work out a lot. Like almost none of that nowadays, and that's certainly a health improvement.
Exactly.
5
sure.
keys.
I mean, a lot of those guys
Oh, not
don't,
neat. Come on.
aren't with us anymore because they had to, keep up with that era. So.
There's a whole Wikipedia article that's called "List of
Oh, there.
Premature Deaths in Pro Wrestling." That's how prevalent this is.
Yeah.
But see, like Aurora Morgan, I've been working my way through WCW. You're at start of '98. Start of 98 is when things really get like really hot.
Oh yeah, when they're fighting each other and like
It's intense.
It's Bischoff versus McMahon.
And 98 was the time when Nitro was beating Raw in the ratings.
Yeah, and Nitro had the gumption to be like at the beginning of our show, we're gonna announce who wins on WWF.
There was that, yeah, Mankind winning the deal.
But the thing is, yeah, that did bite him in the butt because everyone's like, wait, Mankind wins? I have to see that.
I want to watch Mankind win.
Yeah.
'Cause I like him more than the NWO geeks.
Well, yeah, no, like whatever they were doing on NWO that night was like 30 wrestlers in the ring, thinking like that was going to be entertaining. And it's like
It gets old. It got old.
It got old the first time because you can't keep up with anything, and you're just like,
Okay, I should be able
please
to
thin
just
each other out. I want to know
tag
what's
Leo.
going on.
Yeah, get him.
Betsy Seven Cat donates. Betsy donates 1902 and says, "I'm putting my money on 12, so $19.02 on 12."
12. Another Dorito.
God, it's just crazy. That
Yeah,
we
but
don't-
you keep watching, especially into '99, because that's when Nitro goes.
yeah, pretty much.
WCW just went off a cliff.
Yeah.
The finger poke of doom, Nash poking Hogan in the chest. There was when Vince Russo joins it. It's gonna be Nitro Bash at the Beach 2000. The Hulk Hogan walks out. It's just from mid '99 to 2001 to when they die. It's just like they went straight into the ground.
Yeah.
And now you can watch back, in hindsight and have some entertainment out of it.
But back then,
But at
it was
the
just
time,
like if your horse was in the WCW, you're like, oh no, stop.
If you're a Bret
Oh,
Hart
it's
fan,
not
I got bad news.
Oh.
Sorry, everybody else. Me and Abra are done for now. I apologize, but it's fun.
I'm actually gonna go grab some food because I'm starving.
Yes, feed
Uh,
thyself.
Hotel Brekkie open, or are you just gonna walk over to place we cannot mention to ensure that Jupiter stays safe?
I was probably just gonna grab stuff from the lobby. They have some like stuff in fridges and stuff. So.
All right, it's a bit pricey, but if you can handle it, yeah.
We have cereal on.
We sure
Yeah,
do.
We do have the wellness committee cereal.
Yes.
It's behind security desk.
That might be kind of nice.
Okay, we're at
Yeah.
7 keys now.
I've seen Frosted Flakes and Cheerios.
WCW 2000 was a dumpster fire.
You might
It
think
sure was.
that we need to use a key to go.
God, remember what
We
was
don't.
it? Was it the
We just have to exit.
NWO
from
guys drove like the bulldozer to WCW
And go
like
back
while
in.
they were doing their thing or something like that?
Well, the
And the
story.
door is open.
There we go. The story, like WWE has made like their own legend. They've made their own history, which is another side thing. But the story is that the DX guys drove a tank into Nitro. It wasn't a tank; it was a Jeep. They called it a tank, and so, but all you saw was them like kind of like drive to the outside of the building, and that was it. They didn't like go in. They didn't interact with other wrestlers. They just sort of drove there and said, "Hey guys, we're here. We're causing trouble." Triple H is there and X-Pac and whatever,
Yeah,
Shawn Michaels and who else.
Yeah.
They showed up and sort of tried to make a little bit of a noise, and that was it.
Yeah, not much else happened past that if I remember. But they advertised it like it was,
They're invading. Ugh.
Yeah.
Made a big deal about it, and it was not a big deal. The same thing with like Medusa dropping the women's championship belt in the trash. Like, it happened, and then
that's
people
have to
moved
use
on.
that,
It
yeah.
wasn't that big of a. But in their made up history, they've turned it into like this big deal. Ugh.
I mean, the professional wrestling lives in its own mythos and it always has,
That's part of the fun of it.
Yep.
Part of the fun of it.
You get invested in in a parallel universe.
Yeah, and that's part of the fun of it. It's heightened reality. It's better reality, well, different at least.
Yeah, and people say it's like it's fake. It's like, nah, these guys are still putting their bodies through crap. Like Mankind did get thrown off a cage
In
20
1998.
feet in the air.
Yeah, you can't fake that. And even nowadays they do that. They put a crash pad underneath. Mankind didn't have no crash pad.
Yeah, and then-
under that flimsy cardboard table. That was cement.
Yeah, and then it got back up and started invading matches later on because that's what you did.
Are we talking about wrestling?
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, I'm sorry, OC.
No,
We
go
can't
on,
we
I
can't
was
help
here.
ourselves. It's funny. WWE just had SummerSlam just this past Sunday, and the main event was Brock Lesnar getting a tractor and tipping the ring up, lifting the ring up with his tractor.
Yeah.
Because he's a self-described country boy. Lives in Saskatchewan, Canada.
Is that the thing he's going with now?
Well, he lives in a farm, like in Saskatchewan. You know.
Yeah, but like when Lesnar first came out, he was just like, almost like, you know, from the Rocky
Look at the
movies, like
boomerang.
Ivan Drago, where he's like,
Ivan Drago.
he's got this hype man that's basically his
gonna
entire,
use?
well, half of the wrestlers are hype, you know, strong men who don't speak much, who have little tiny men who are like, you know.
With the people who talk for them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it
But
was
that's-
much more in the past.
No, yeah, no, that definitely died out, but like, you know, Taker was certainly the, you know, the start of that. Or I guess the big, you know, everyone points to that as like, yeah.
We have 9, but we
uh.
all actually have to use it. So.
Well,
Back to
Taker had Paul Bearer
Yeah.
for so many years there. To do the
But-
talking. Because when Taker talks, he talks so slowly and monotone. Rest in peace.
God, I remember Taker during that era was like the complete 180 of like, I'm just a badass player from, you know, like, what? Where did that come from?
He likes bikes. At one point, he went from a guy who buries dead
Bring it
people to
down,
just
yes,
being
down.
a guy with a motorcycle and an American flag.
Yeah.
I need bombs. Thank you.
You know, every character goes through changes, you know, and he went,
Oh, yeah.
and he was no different.
Yeah, I remember, you know, rapper John Cena.
Oh, PhD in Thugonomics, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, he had a whole album.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think I don't know how many people really like it when they bring it up on him though, but yeah, you know, everyone lives the bit when they've got it.
John Cena referenced it slightly a couple WrestleManias ago. He did a little segment, kind of a throwback thing.
Yeah.
Also, throwback to his very first attire when he wore like the little short shorts.
Oh, when he went out against like Kurt Angle.
And yeah, in his debut, in his Ruthless Aggression debut, yeah, back then he had like the flat top haircut.
Yeah.
It was a little throwback.
What a debut match! You go against Kurt Angle, one of the big stars of the Attitude Era, as this
Yeah.
little nobody.
Yeah,
Yeah, they put faith in him and it paid off.
and rightly so.
Yeah.
Have you seen the WCW movie Ready to Rumble? Remember that?
Oh.
2000, starring David Arquette, 2000.
I don't think I have, but I saw the previews for it, like the media part.
John Cena has a very brief cameo in the background of one of the scenes. You see him? I guess he was training with them at the time or something.
Okay, now it's Dungeon 2.
Yeah, I mean, back then everybody was kind of like thrown around. Like how many contracts got rewritten during that era?
Lots of people jump back and forth.
I mean, it was part of the appeal. It's like, oh man, my star's over here now.
Back.
They're going to switch sides, and they're all making tons of money because they're competing back and forth.
Ropes.
Ropes.
Oh, that's another key.
9 keys.
Yeah.
God, if I knew you'd be on 9 keys by the time you're on like level 2, it's like, man, I'd put my horse on 15 at this point.
Oh boy.
Well, we're doing the dungeons out of order, so.
Yeah, but you're still like 3 dungeons down at this point. 4 dungeons.
This is 4.
This is the 4th dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your donations in, guys. Pick how many. It's a complete lottery.
Oh yeah, WCW did have the triple decker cage.
Oh god. The Inferno, whatever, the 3 stages of hell or whatever. Oh, and the top one had like Jeff Jarrett's like guitars hanging on the steel cage. From this is uncensored, whatever. Oh jeez.
Was it WWF or WCW that had that dog storyline? With
Oh, Pepper the dog.
Yeah.
That was Al Snow and WWF. Al Snow and the Big Boss Man.
Yeah,
That was it.
that never sat right with me because
I'm gonna
like,
get
I know
the
now as an
magic
adult like
book
that's
right here.
you know that's a bit.
It could not be more corny and
Hey.
just.
Yeah, but when you're like an 8-year-old kid, you're like, wait, what?
He ate the dog. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, there are a lot of storylines that are just. How many times people got kidnapped?
Oh yeah,
The
when
ministry-
Steph
the
and
ministry-
Triple H got married. That was like a whole
Oh yeah,
shotgun wedding
you got
kidnap
kidnapped,
thing.
and then they got married for real. Cool. She was supposed to get married to Test, and then I guess you just kind of forgot about him.
Right, and there was the storyline of Vince McMahon's son. This is
Oh,
just-
his mystery son.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank God for Hornswoggle. Woggle is a master. Oh. Oh yeah, the pole matches, Vince Russo's favorite pole matches. This on a pole. Oh jeez. Yeah, we look back on these things now and say, oh boy. Why?
They probably just kind of threw people at like ideas and were like, see if you can make this work in the ring.
There's nobody in the room that
Boss
would
fight.
say no.
Oh.
So I'm gonna teach you something that you might not know. Like the intended way is to bomb him twice with a bomb. But if you first put a bomb in his mouth and then immediately after put down a second bomb and then slash him with a sword, you're guaranteed a bomb drop.
Hey.
Oh.
So I just need to set it up properly.
Pretty cool.
He's so cute.
Wow.
See?
Hey.
So I used bombs but got my bombs back.
Good.
So that's why I'm not buying any bombs or like bomb upgrades. Well, it sounds like I have a cold with this mask on. Alright. 4 dungeons in.
Right on. OC is moving.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean,
we can
Legend
get
of Zelda, and
to
it's
2
really
extra
rad.
heart containers. And then we can get the 3rd sword upgrade. Oh, nope. One more down. That's also wrong. Oh no, actually, no wait. That doesn't have a. I need to
I'm
buy
gonna give you the
arrows.
donation iPad really
Oh,
quick.
please.
I'm gonna go grab a drink because I'm a little thirsty.
Do what must be done.
Yep, I'll be back in a second.
All right, again, everybody, to recap OC's challenge here. What we want you all to do is to guess how many keys OC will have left over, how many remainder keys, excess keys, surplus keys at the beginning of the last dungeon.
Well, not at the beginning of the last dungeon. That's where we're gonna cut off the guessing.
Ah, I see.
What we're gonna guess is how many keys I have when I pick up the skeleton key.
You pick up the skeleton key.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Hello.
How do we do?
Oh.
I don't know. How did you do?
Well.
How do you feel you did? Do a self-evaluation.
This sounds like a job evaluation. How do you think you're doing?
Yeah, how do you think you
6
did?
months into working at this company, how do you think you're doing?
What could we be doing better?
Okay, so now we have enough hearts to get the sword.
I work equally well with or without supervision.
Oh, come
What do
on.
you think your
Come on,
weaknesses
game.
are?
You know what, Jeremy? I'm just too hardworking.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I'm
I
just
work
too
too
darn
hard.
I'm too friendly. I'm too nice to people.
Take on too many responsibilities.
These are trap questions
They are trap
in intraviews.
Chat, what is your greatest weakness?
Tell us.
Tell us.
Tell us.
Tell us in donations.
Tell us in donations, and also make a guess for how many keys you think OC will have.
All right,
Just
chat.
care too much.
We're having
closer
chat
to,
interviews here.
To level 5 on the map, but I prefer to get the sword first and then do dungeon 6, because dungeon 6 is right by the sword, and then go back to do dungeon 5.
Chat, what do you bring to this organization?
Yeah, chat.
Just derail the entire stream. We're trying to have fun with Zelda, and I'm like,
No, we-
so about your interview.
That can wait. The fun can wait. What would you say you do?
I really
here?
was too nice to people sometimes when I worked at Walmart. That's the opposite of the problem I had at my last job, where, my colleagues didn't like me.
The power croissant.
Let's go moving things with croissants.
I do feel very powerful when I consume croissant.
That's because all the butter. As we've established, butter is it's the source.
Butter's like perfect addition.
Now we're gonna buy Mountain Dew.
Yes, code red.
Yay!
Thank you.
Mountain Dew air raid shelter coming soon.
You know, hipster. I think the last job interview I had, the interviewer, he told me to lower my voice. Like he thought I was speaking too loud.
Wow.
He's like,
You're being a little bit shrill.
yeah. Nobody prepares you for that one.
No, really? No drops? Come on.
No graveyard drops.
No maidens.
I say that most times I go to a graveyard. No drops.
No drop, bro. New merch dropping at the yard.
I always love asking people this question. If you were some sort of background NPC in a game and someone killed you, what would you drop?
This is a strange question.
A bunch of potions that I've been collecting on random things and just never used.
Hoarding all these buffs and potions that I'll need this sometime.
At some point.
But when you need it, you say, I can do without it. So you beat the game with 800 potions.
800 wheels of cheese.
But what if I need this? What if I need this later?
Look, if I fight a dragon and I need to just down all of these wheels of cheese, it'll be important.
40 cheese wheels to survive this attack.
A wheel of cheese is so big as well. Imagine just
You wanna take the secret entrance?
Ooh.
Always.
Whoa.
There's a secret entrance,
There it
you should
is.
be taking it.
It's exactly the same, but
Back
like-
passage.
But it's secret.
Savory
Yeah, so
finger.
it's more fun. Okay, wolf throws are the worst.
I always have trouble with the iron knuckles. It feels like they turn exactly to mess me over. See, yeah, this is why you also run mods instead.
12 keys. Come on, guys, let's
Yeah,
get
except
some more
that we're
guesses.
gonna use one now, so we're back to 11.
5 bills from Dino. So here you go. Here's our interview
All right.
response. And Dino Iris puts this toward key 20. $5 for key 20.
$5 for keys.
Dino is bought into OC's professionalism with this game. Key 20. What's your greatest weakness? Spiders. What about spiders?
I thought you were gonna say Spider-Man.
My greatest,
The greatest weakness.
my greatest weakness is Spider-Man.
I'm a criminal.
I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs.
I hate that I get that reference.
Spiders, the fact that they exist. If there were no spiders, I would be infinitely powerful. You would be bowing before me right now if it were not for spiders.
Well, here at Spider Inc., we'll don't call us. We'll call you.
Here at Arachnicorp,
Arachnic.
we pride ourselves.
Ooh, almost got eaten by that like.
Arachnicorp, the premier company on the web. My greatest weakness is I have no pictures of Spider-Man.
I need pictures of Spider-Man. He's a menace.
Not to publish, just to look at.
He doesn't want to be famous? I'll make him infamous. You, Parker, you're fired. Parker, now cut my tempo.
Come on. I might actually have to use the potion.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that boomerang just decided to leave town. Oh, welcome, Trina. How is Japan?
Welcome, Trina. Trina is far away.
I wonder
Yeah,
if we
yeah.
should,
Trina traveled all the way to Japan. Was like, the Zeldathon's more entertaining.
Trina, what can you bring to us here at Zeldathon?
Connections in Japan, apparently.
True.
Business connections. Trina is right now meeting with members of organized crime.
The Yakuza.
Yes,
I mean-
she's getting tattooed as we speak.
I'm in hot water with the Japanese mafia.
Oh, hilarious.
Yakuza jacuzzi. Oh,
Yakuza jacuzzi.
13 keys. Get those guesses in, guys. We've got so many keys.
Doing karaoke and
At some hole-in-the-wall snack bar with various criminal types.
exactly.
Whatever it takes to get to seal the deal.
She was just walking down the street, became the main person running a cabaret club.
You smell like my mommy.
God. Leave me alone.
Our friend of Zeldathon, and we need to drag him here, is Stephen Morris. You know Stephen Morris?
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Morris, the musician. I have to beg, borrow, and steal to get Stephen Morris to come here. You all would love him. He taught in Japan for a number of years, and so I hear him talking. He's the most awkward guy ever, but he has stories about business nomikai, going to dinner with your coworkers and whatever, and everybody's drinking like crazy, and the new guy's paying for everything. Steven has stories about having late night brouhahas with upper crust management types at these little snack bars. Very just bizarre. You don't see this kind of crap in Yakuza games. It's too awkward. Oh, boy.
Which is saying a lot for a Yakuza game.
I guess. Yeah. Kiryu's all cool and like sexy and fun and smart. And most people aren't like that, unfortunately.
Hey, Kiryu has his moments, like when he interacts with a foreign woman who's like, I need my visa. And he's like, what? And he's like, yeah, I need my visa. And he's like,
Where is your visa? Written out like all capital letters.
And then he's like, of course, she needs her pizza. So he like runs to a store and gets them to make her a pizza, and like he's like panicking, and there's like a time mini game. He's like, I don't see how she's gonna get thrown out of the country because she doesn't have a pizza, but I'll get it for her. And there's a time limit to get the pizza to her, and he gets the pizza to her, and then she's like, no, not a pizza, I need a visa.
This is like an Abbott and Costello routine. Who's on first? Exactly.
Exactly. Also, every Yakuza minigame or side story ends with some random guy being like, I'm gonna beat you up. And then you beat them up, and they're like, you know what? Really? High school sports are important.
Rather than a life of crime, I'm gonna play baseball with my friends.
Why not do both?
Well,
You have a chain of people that try to beat you up because they bought the last Dragon Quest game.
if there's one thing the Yakuza games teach you is that just urban Japan is just full of thugs, ready to fight at the slightest inconvenience. They're always there.
And it always escalates. It's the smallest thing, and they're just like, I'll kill you.
Come
Was
on,
that a nice-
you punk.
Ah, like the streets of Britain.
But it's always nice, when they start a fight next to like a bike rack.
Yeah.
It's always convenient that way.
So you can grab it and throw it at them.
Yeah. After stopping by a vending machine to get some like lemon power drinks or whatever.
Get some Boss coffee.
Some Boss, Rainbow Mountain Boss. There you go. Tommy Lee Jones commercial. Rainbow Mountain. And then at the end, you fight the guy from MXC, Most Extreme Elimination Challenge. You fight Vic Romano or Kenny Blankenship. And hipster, I bought those games. I wanted to make Campy and Smoople happy. Those Yakuza games, they were on sale a couple weeks ago. I bought them. I bought Zero, Kiwami 1, and Kiwami 2. It's like, man, I want to play. Everybody likes these games.
Kwame
right?
means extreme.
Yes. In translator's notes,
Yeah.
Keikaku means extreme.
Keikaku.
Everything according to Geikaku.
But I don't know. It feels like an old person thing where I have a hard time getting started with a new game.
I get that.
You know,
I think I bounced off of Yakuza 0 a few times, and then it finally clicked.
it finally stuck.
Yeah.
You were saying, where's my Ono Michio sub stories? I want to go help a young girl with some disease. There's one of the games that has a side story like that, where you have to put on the costume, Kiryu, put on the no one cared who I was till I put on the Ono Michio mask.
There's one that is particularly funny to me in Yakuza 0, where basically you get into slot car racing and all of your opponents are just small children.
And so here's Kiryu, this big, tall, like, buff.
He's big, tall. Also, he has a massive real estate company that he uses to fund his slot car addiction, and just completely trashes all of these kids because he has money to throw at it. And really, we've been talking about Magic the Gathering. It's really true to life.
Is it really?
The Magic the Gathering. It's like, this is a fun game for kids to play. No, it's for adults that have money that can pay for things to have the best deck.
On every single Magic product, it says age 13 plus.
No.
Well, go to a card shop and find a 13-year-old throwing around vintage cards. Yes, put my Rishadan port down and we'll see what happens.
I remember going to a card shop for Yu-Gi-Oh! And, like, just small child who didn't know anything and just had a pile of cards. And some guy started accusing me of stealing his card that I didn't even know what it was.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez. That's bad times, man.
Yeah.
Crap. Oh, okay, that was super lucky. It didn't eat my shield.
Oh boy. Dan, do you play Magic the Gathering?
No. I played it.
You have friends.
No.
I have a social life.
I have lots of friends that play Magic, actually. I played it once, and it was not great for various reasons, so I just never played it again.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
Trina, don't. I'll be so jealous because I see so many like Hello Kitty, My Melody, Sailor Moon things that I just want to buy.
Trina, if you go to one of those places with all those pachinko machines, those patchy slot things, please show us any funny branded ones. There are like Metal Gear Solid pachinko machines, Silent Hill.
Yeah, I was
that
going
kind of
to say
stuff.
the only way that Silent Hill continues to exist, pachinko machines.
It's the cash cow.
Okay, I'll take the map of shame.
I hope there's like a Flintstones, Jetson, just the weirdest brand. Yogi Bear, Magilla Gorilla.
This soothes me, Trina. Thank you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, my soul truly would be crushed.
Oh wait, it's
Hello Kitty. Ye old Sanrio.
Wasn't there like some announcement where it's like, she's not actually a kitty?
No, she's a little British girl who dresses up like a cat.
Yeah. Sure.
Aren't we all?
Things Hello Kitty and I have in common.
I too am a small British girl. Oh, can I tell you my kitty? I was in Walmart one time, and I was in the parking lot, going to my vehicle, and I looked on the ground on the asphalt, and there's a little Hello Kitty, but a little like a Christmas tree ornament, like a little tiny thing with a loop, and she was dressed in like a yukata, like a kimono, Japanese attire. And just on the ground of this parking lot, I'm looking around as if it's a lost child. Is anybody going to come collect this thing or claim it? So I didn't want to just leave her on the ground. So I picked her up, and now she's has a nice spot of honor on my stream, on my set. It was meant to be. I found a small British girl on the floor of a Walmart parking lot. She was dressed in Japanese style clothing.
I brought her home.
I brought her home. I've lost me mum.
Where's me
Oh
mom?
my
Where's
god.
me
Oi,
mama?
where's me mom?
Oi.
Or no, it's the cursed little doll from the auction TV show, and it's like, oi, you me dad.
The auction? What are you talking
You know
about?
what I'm talking
The
about?
auction? I don't watch
Yeah,
TV.
it's like
You're a
a-
person.
No, it's a meme. I've seen the picture of it. Oi, it says, oi, Mr. You me dad.
Oi, mister.
Oi, Mr.
I
Mister.
remember this Doctor Who episode.
Oh, Jesus.
Has anyone given Danny DeVito an emo
Here.
cringe yet?
Look,
Oh,
look,
Look with your special
this
eyes.
is horrifying.
look. Oi, mister, you me dad.
Oh, Lord almighty.
That's terrible.
Oi,
Good.
mister.
Wait, there was a gacha for breakfast at Denny's?
A gotcha for breakfast?
Is it like SSR Grand Slam?
It's a selective serotonin receptor grand slam.
Like they've got like the different rarities, and it's like
Let's buy another Mountain Dew.
I've done
Iris, that is fantastic. That is fantastic.
Danny DeVito, the scene kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's in a Treyu now. Danny DeVito and AFI.
Oh my god.
Flyer inside.
Oh my gosh. Oh, AFI. Brings back the memes.
No.
The memes.
I feel like gacha at a food place is interesting if you have food allergies, because some gachas it's just like, oh no, I got, crap common, and then another one in the food one it's just like, oh no, I got food allergy. this one will kill me.
It's
Oh,
shellfish.
man.
Huh,
This is poison.
fun.
Oh man, poison again.
Poison's common. Ugh. At least give me mythic poison.
At least if I open enough of these poisons, I can combine them for a super poison, a gold poison.
Foiled. Oh jeez.
So like playing Being Boozled, but poisons only.
Also, stop us at any point if you want to talk about the game OC.
Yeah.
Right now I'm struggling through Dungeon 6.
I got on the couch and we swerved into some other stuff.
And that's the way it works around here.
That is how it goes. It do be that way.
Oh.
Come on.
Well, Iris, I recently saw a TV show intro theme song for a British show from years ago. Tell me if you remember. It's a puppet show with a fireman.
Oh no.
Fireman Fred? Is it Fireman Frank? Something like
Fireman
that?
Sam?
Fireman Sam, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Fire-
and the puppets are like horrific. It's stop motion. And it's
Oh,
horrific.
no. Is it like from the 90s? Because old Fireman Sam was great.
It looked a bit, well, I don't know what year it was from, what century it was
Let me
from.
find actual fire.
But like, it's the faces on these puppets.
Yeah, because nowadays Fireman Sam is 3D animated and he's absolutely terrifying.
We used to be a real country.
We used to make things. Horrible things out of stop motion. Now, back in the day, I used to watch Thunderbirds.
Mm-hmm.
1960s marionette puppets, Thunderbirds.
Is it-
Oh, for Christ in
Yeah,
heaven.
he's cute.
It's horrific.
Oh, how can you hate
No, but because
Fireman
Iris, because it
Sam?
moves. Because it moves.
I know he moves. That bring, he's joyous.
Yes, Fireman Sam and Postman Pat, they're
I didn't like Postman Pat.
No?
His face is a bit weird. to me.
it's a bit potato-ish, isn't it? He had a dog though.
He may have been like horrible looking, but at least he had a dog.
Yeah.
He had a cat, didn't he?
Oh, it's Black and White
Yeah,
Cat.
Black and White
Excuse
Cat.
me. Yeah, it's in the theme song.
Yeah, her name's
Is it-
Jess.
Oh.
I hate that I know these things.
That's fine. Yeah. See, Hal saying likes Thunderbird. Thunderbirds were like,
Thunderbirds, yes.
yeah, they were marionette puppets. So like when they walked around, it was like whoop, whoop, it was like bouncy stuff. The faces were insane. There was a super posh British character lady called Lady Penelope.
Yeah, Lady
She was
Penelope.
a secret agent. She smoked like the long cigarettes. She was a total cartoon. Her
What
butler.
does she bring to the team?
She brings a pink like a Jackie Kennedy outfit.
Yeah, she was always wearing like a pink suit.
Yeah, she had a butler named Nosy Parker, and his nose was like this big. Oh, I say, Lady Penelope, all talk super posh, stuck up. And the main five characters, they were members of International Rescue. They were like an NGO that had like a private island, and the Thunderbirds were all their ships. They had these cool vehicles.
Yeah.
Thunderbird 1 was like a rocket ship. Thunderbird 2 was, I think, another rocket ship. No, Thunderbird 2 was like a big bomber transport thing.
Yeah, 2 was the big green one, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2 was the big green
Yeah.
one. 3 was, I think, another kind of rocket ship. No, 3 was a submarine.
Are you aware of the British band Busted?
Busted? No, what is Busted?
Oh, God.
Oh,
Shout out in chat if you know who busted are and you remember their Thunderbirds theme song.
Oh my lord. It's a cool theme song. Oh god, the
You know what?
intro is like imagine like it's a puppet show, but imagine the intro as if it's like a Jerry Bruckheimer action movie. It's got like explosions and cars are crashing. It's like they're like we can have miniatures and we can blow them up easily and we're gonna do it. It says like film and Super Mario Nation and there's a gigantic explosion. Oh
This
Christ.
is busted.
Oh Lord Almighty! It looks like a Van Danzen. Danzen
So
busted.
you love Busted?
Love
Love
Busted.
Busted and McFly?
Oh God, Jesus! It reminds me of Boyzone.
Yeah, that's
Boy-
kind of what they were like in early 2000s, very British. They had a very weird song about being in love with their maths teacher.
Well,
I mean, who wasn't?
I mean, there's plenty of British bands who've done songs like that.
it's part of life.
It is.
Boyzone had the privilege of being Ireland's second biggest boy band.
Oh goodness, were they Irish?
Yeah, Boyzone was Irish. Yeah,
no idea,
they were
I
always
just-
number 2 to
I-
Westlife.
Oh god, Westlife. Oh my god.
Yes, here it's not
You
coming
see,
back.
if I was gonna pick between the two of them, I wouldn't have thought that you would know what Westlife is.
Well, it's part of the culture.
I love how the dynamic has become Jackson being like, "Ah, do you remember X?" and Iris being like, "Oh God, I can't believe X."
Don't. She doesn't talk like that. She doesn't talk like that. She's a human being. Hey, I say, Jackson, that's rather strange you'd say that. Oh, I'm Michael Caine. No, I'm Iris. Hello, love.
Hello, love.
We're having a bit of the Crimbo Din Din. Up the apples and pears. That's a cartoon. That's a cartoon accent. Hey, Betsy Sevencat, thank you for the 12.14. Putting it on 18. $12.14.
12.
Betsy, what do you bring to our team? What is your greatest weakness?
Oh my god.
Guys, as a reminder, we are raising money for Direct Relief.
Direct relief.
Somebody tell us about Direct Relief.
Direct Relief provides humanitarian aid to folks what need it. All right, if there's some kind of big calamity, some big shenanigans, some big monkey business, a lot of hijinks happening, Direct Relief is going to be there and help the people that need it. Whenever some bastard hurricane or cyclone or earthquake comes tumbling on in, Direct Relief is going to hang out and say, listen, what do you need? Talk to me. What do you need? We're not just going to send you just a big old pile of junk that you don't need. Tell us what you need. You need Band-Aids? We'll send you some Band-Aids.
Yeah.
You need some irrigation things. You need some disinfectants, some antiseptic. All right, we'll
Yeah.
send you that.
The answer is usually food, clean water, and medical supplies.
You want McDonald's? We'll send you some McDonald's. We'll send you bulk McDonald's.
You're gonna send some Maccas.
We'll send you 2,000 McDoubles. Okay, if that's what you need, they'll send it. That's what Direct Relief does. Right now, they're helping those poor cats over in Ukraine. They got some flooding happen in the U.S. of A. here. It's a big world out there, and Direct Relief operates in it. So that's what you're donating for. When you're donating money, when you crack open the piggy bank, when you sell your fetch lands, when you sell your Bazaar of Baghdad for money, you're donating for humanitarian aid done by Direct Relief. And we're very happy and honored, as always, to raise money for them, and that's what your money is going for.
They're
So cough it up.
Very highly rated charity.
Give up the coffee. Just give up the Starbucks for a week, okay? Look at the money you save.
Give up the avocado toast.
Give up the avocado toast.
And then
okay?
maybe you can buy a house.
Do you
Yeah.
need to buy a house? Probably not. Okay? Right now, we know you're renting.
Yeah, we're the rental generation.
Stay renting. Okay, the house will come. Don't worry about the house. There are always gonna be houses out there. Don't worry about it.
It might not be your house, but there'll be a house
There
out
will
there.
be.
Don't worry about it. Listen, you're gonna have roommates either way. Don't be deluded that you're not gonna have roommates. Dan's gonna be your roommate.
Imagine living alone.
Am I?
Dan and Sammy are gonna be your roommates.
I don't have to
Oh,
imagine.
Sammy. I miss
Oh,
Sammy.
no.
Dan has a beautiful dog named Sammy.
Aw.
I miss Sam.
Sam I am.
14 keys.
Yes, we have 14 keys. Oh, I didn't know that, Betsy. Oh, congrats.
15 keys.
15 keys.
Where are we?
15 keys? That's 3 lots of
Nice.
5. Lex Luthor stole 40 cakes. That's as many as 4 tens, and that's terrible.
It sure is.
Oh, look at these friendly guys. They want to give you a hug.
Oh, these convicts, these escaped prisoners. That's how they're dressed.
They look like little mummies.
They are little mummies, but apparently they're convicts.
They know what they did, and they pay their debt to society. Listen, Jeremy didn't sell his alpha birds of paradise just to muck around here. We're doing business.
Yeah, we're serious around here.
Your original birds of paradise with the typo or with the misprint. You see that the first birds of paradise? There's there's like a typo where they're meant to be a line break instead of put 2 like backslashes. It only happened I think on the early alpha prints. They fixed it. But
Good.
it's worth even more money.
I gotta look it up, but there's apparently, like it's not a misprint, like it's how they wrote it initially, but there's a weird wording when they were still trying to figure out their templating on one of the cards where it basically, like, a lot of times it's like the player making the decision, but it's worded such that, like, the card has to make the decision. Like this inanimate piece of cardboard. It's like when something happens, it does something.
Birds of Paradise does this. The birds decide what to do.
The card decides to punch your opponent in the face.
Good. The lightning bolt chooses to do 3 damage.
Also, if you got some free time, there's some entertaining like ruling in the different ways to look up cards. Like one was there's a card called Bloodstruck Beast, and it can only attack or block. It might be able to block without it, but it can only attack if there's a 1/1 on the battlefield, and it has like another part attached to it where it can create a 1/1. It's supposed to be like the Beast from Beauty and the Beast that like finds Belle and like finds love and then can attack your opponent, I guess.
Good.
But like the way that it's worded, it if the Love-Struck Beast becomes a 1/1, it triggers its own ability and can attack. And the rules text is, if the Love-Struck Beast learns to love itself, it can attack.
We have more magic
Hello there.
expertise. Hello.
Zeldathon is over. Welcome to Magic-Thon. We will finish this game gladly, because OC is doing well. But after that, only magic.
I'm trying to learn this stupid game. These kind people, as well as Rob and Bonds, have unwittingly become they didn't choose to become my tutors, my demonic tutors. This is Danny DeVito wearing a balaclava to rob a bank. Yes, give me all your money.
This is Danny DeVito peeking through like a cutout in a painting, like in a Scooby-Doo.
A mailbox. No letters in this letterbox. Hey.
Hey.
We're screening those first
down
edition
one
booster
key.
boxes, where you
Oh,
could see
Lord.
the rare card.
We got
Just
40.
screening it.
We got 40 bills from Art Getlam, Narvik.
Nice.
$40. This many cakes, you say, Iris? This many
Yay!
cakes? $40.
Is that towards any key number?
Oh, it wasn't written. Art
40.
Getlam, please, if you would, 40 bills. You can go.
Indeed.
You can go for the number.
Remember, guys, whichever number is the one at the end, OC will match that donation total. And yeah, it's a total. So if somebody gives 50 to 9 and then somebody gives 10 to 9, that's $60. Maths.
Wow.
It's just maths.
It's massive.
See, that throws, like, it's such the smallest thing, but math versus maths
Yeah.
throws me off so much.
It's because I don't know why it's math for you guys, because the subject is mathematics.
Mhm.
Like,
Sure.
it's plural. So I don't know how it's become singular for you.
What would be a single mathematic? What
All
would
of
be an
it, all-encompassing.
Just
It's like
one
the
mathematic.
subject.
The map of the mathematique. That- I
Well,
love that
then,
song.
why do we need to pluralize it to mathematics?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's my question. Like,
Whatever.
would one
Whatever.
exercise of math be a mathematic? Like 2 plus 2 is 4. That's one mathematic.
No. It's the whole subject.
Shorten just to math.
Yeah, just a math.
OC is schmoovin'. What are other fields that end with take arithmetic? I didn't say arithmetics.
Do you guys say classics or classic?
I think classics.
Yeah.
Classics. Yeah. One classic. Is David Bowie's Ziggy Stardust. That's a classic.
Oh, I mean like the subject.
Greek and
classics.
Romanian.
Yeah. Greek and Romanian.
Learning classics through food, learning how some poor Roman peasant made some awful fish stew or something.
I always remember that they had peacock brains, and I don't know why that's always stuck with me. Like in a classic Roman kitchen that we visited.
Peacock brain.
Yeah, they had peacock brain.
It sounds like an insult you refer to somebody. You peacock brain!
You peacock brain!
You've mucked it up!
Oh, how could you? Shut your mouth.
Sounds delicious though.
It was good enough for the
Yeah, if they
ancient
stick
Romans.
to crazy stuff, there must be a reason for it.
Jeez.
I mean,
Makes me curious, like that time when I ate chocolate pizza.
Chocolate pizza.
Chocolate pizza, you didn't have that
Why are
in
we
America.
talking so much about food? I'm so hungry.
I'm sorry, OC.
I'm talking about disgusting food. Maybe that helps.
It is kind of chocolate pizza.
Because I went in the shop, I saw it, and I was like, this is so disgusting. Why are they selling it? It has to be good.
Ugh.
It turned out to be disgusting.
Oh no. Chocolate pizza. But hey, but you didn't know before you tried it. You had to know
had
Yeah,
to try to know.
firsthand.
First time.
Manja.
You did research so somebody else didn't, so that we don't have to.
Yes,
You
if-
took that sacrifice for us, and I'm
If it's
grateful.
now published in America, don't eat it.
Should we?
Or Great Britain for that purpose.
Okay, well, I'd like to hear from the chat here. Could you all donate with us and give us some ideas for like disgusting food pairings? Okay, none of this pineapple pizza. Everybody's done. It's tired. It's done. We're over with it. We need to have something new and fresh. Like have pasta. Like what pasta alla?
Marmite.
What?
Marmite pasta.
Pasta alla Marmite. Ugh, the yeasty sauce.
Ugh.
Ugh.
When I was really young, I had a moment where I was just like, you know what sounds really good? Pickles. And I ate a bunch of pickles, and I was like, you know what else sounds really good? Milk.
Oh!
I almost died.
Oh Lord.
Because, like, my chest was like, no, don't do this to me, I'm quitting.
Oh, all the Pepto-Bismol in the world is not gonna help make that
Mac
happen.
and cheese and sugar. I don't.
Milk.
What is pilk?
Pickle milk.
Oh,
Pepsi
no.
milk.
But I mean, Inca has brown sugar on pasta, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say sugar and pasta doesn't sound like a bad.
Like, it's just like carbohydrates and brown sugar, which is like most cereals and
Okay, we're just gonna go buy some
Oatmeal.
potion and then we'll go do it on the 7.
So wait, the meme is that rice goes with everything. How about chocolate rice?
chocolate rice.
Chocolate rice.
Yes, I think that would work.
Really?
Yeah, because you can have rice pudding. So instead of having jam with rice pudding, imagine just having chocolate sauce.
What's jam? What does she mean? Oh, she means jelly. I beg your pardon. I need to translate.
Jam and jelly are
Oh,
different.
you mean marmalade?
Marmalade.
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 Let's just take the German words and make them sound English. Marmalade. Don't you know it?
Marmalade. Oh, jeez.
Marmalade.
What's the difference between jam and jelly?
It's like the consistency. I think you have like gelatin in jelly to have it be more solid than
Yeah.
jam.
Whereas in jam, you basically just put lots of, you put like sugar and the fruit in a bowl and you like boil it and then it like congeals.
Mmm.
It is delicious.
Mmm. I'm sorry, Trina. I'm causing some problems. Well, Trina's in Japan. How do you feel about rice? Rice with an egg, raw egg.
Don't like raw egg.
Oh, come on now. Have some courage.
I don't. I did, and then I was like, I don't like this.
What about raw egg as an ingredient? Because the best chocolate mousse recipes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Raw egg.
delicious.
Oh my lord.
It's unidentifiable at that point if you do it right. If you do it wrong, you can still find the egg, but that just means you didn't mix enough.
But it's just so dangerous because you really don't want to have too much raw egg in you.
Well, how Narvik, whenever you step out of bed, you roll the dice, right? I mean, really, life is full of risks. Salmonella, how likely is it anyway?
That's what I said when I opened the Denny's Poison Gotcha.
You know, the odds of salmonella are worse than, you know, getting a whole pack full of nothing but mythic rares. Like, come on. You know, a collector's booster.
I rolled out of bed and I was just like, there's nothing I want to do more than just like randomly take a chance to die for no benefit.
Listen, you wake up in the morning, you put your pants on, you're taking a chance. Come on now.
Yeah, but I don't put the pants on being like, ah man, I might die and for no benefit.
There's definitely the benefit of mousse au chocolat. You could die for that. Just raw eggs.
Is the mousse worth it?
No.
A good one?
A good chocolate mousse
good
would
mousse.
definitely be worth it.
Iris has drawn the line in the sand.
Mm-hmm.
What side are you on?
Good mousse.
Chocolate mouse.
Like I'd heard before I came over here that like apparently like some Cheerios were making people ill, and I'm a woman who has simple tastes, and one of those is frosted Cheerios, and I was willing to, I didn't care. Like honestly, the FDA could have come out and been like, nobody should eat Cheerios for the next 6 months while we deal with this, and I would have been like, no.
Life's too short to be afraid of Cheerios.
This is the thing. In America, do you have to check flour for flour mites?
I never have. I've never heard that.
Chat, do you have to check flour for flour mites?
Flour
or is this
mites.
just a UK thing?
I mean,
Iris,
actually,
I've never heard of this. Is this a rampant problem?
like if you have flour in the cupboard for like 2 years, maybe you have to check.
I thought you had to check it like sooner than that. Like if it's been open even for like a few weeks, just like make sure.
I've never heard of this.
Is this
I'm
like
checking the
type
flour,
of
but I
thing
didn't
where-
know why. I love to check it, I didn't know why. I was
Well, see, now,
shaking it and I was like, yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, there's little like you can get little like.
Okay, so
black
this is
mites.
why we buy the meat. We
Yeah.
need to,
Grumble, grumble.
Okay,
He's,
Oh.
he's a hungry boy.
yeah.
just need some PFK and there you go.
Explain what a flour mite is.
It's
a
like
small, it's a very tiny small mite that that can live in flour. And so if you've got older flour, you need to check it for flour mites. They're very obvious. They're like little black grains.
I feel like this is like how TV made me think that quicksand was going to be a much more of a problem.
Must be everywhere.
Everybody keeps falling in it.
Like Scoob. There's quicksand here. We're in the suburbs.
Who got planning permission to put quicksand here?
Gotta keep us on our toes.
I'm imagining like an episode of the Bear Grylls, like Starville thing, and I imagine they're like looking for quicksand. They're spending a long time. We're in the jungles of the Amazon, looking for quicksand.
Looking for
The search
quicksand.
continues, day 47.
Day 47.
I've drank in my own piss twice a day in preparation.
I'm just stepping out of my own apartment and drinking my own piss. Survive.
As always, preparation begins in the home.
Very true.
16 keys.
16. Sweet 16.
These keys are amazing. I'm just enjoying having them near me.
Honestly, positioning, I'm thinking of like a bag of chips. You just reach down like.
Just by instinct. A bag of crisp, Jeremy.
Oh yeah, I'm so uncultured.
Thank you for translating. I was so confused.
Trying to think, what are some of the odd ones that throw me off?
What, foods?
Yeah, well no, just like Britishisms.
Oh, Britishisms. Well, you know, these are easy ones. Boot and bonnet.
Boot's an odd one for me, but I don't feel like I encounter it that much. Not a Britishism, but like garages
Anglicism.
in Belgium are scary small.
Because their cars are itty bitty.
Yeah, or at least some of them. Like Inka has one video that she absolutely adores of like this man pulling into his garage, and he basically has to like prep open the door to his kitchen so that he can open his car door in the opening in the door into the kitchen. So he can get out and step into his kitchen from his car without really stepping into the garage.
At that point, why bother having a garage? What's the point?
What's the point of having a garage? Protects you from the elements, doesn't it?
Yeah, yes, thank you, Ringo Starr. Oh yeah, he's George's grandfather.
Here.
What's the point? But also like, but here in the good old US of A, we got plenty of room here. We got plenty of real estate on our continent, and
You guys got too much.
Maybe so. The two-car garage.
Hey.
The two-car garage is a joy.
Don't you start declaring war.
I think you guys should give some to Liechtenstein. I don't see what's
Just
so.
rent some out.
Yeah.
Rent some out.
Rent out Montana to Liechtenstein. They're like the weather. They're fine with it. No, but see, Jeremy, where are you going to put your table saw?
True.
See, the garage is not just for vehicles. I guess maybe in Belgique they're just like, I'd put the car in the garage, and then close it, and then it's a shield, and that's it. But no, here in America we're like parking your car is just the first thing that the garage does. It has so many other things. It's the place where you put your tools. It's where you put your water heater.
It's where you get away from your wife.
It's where you get from the old ball and chain. You know, oh, my husband keeps talking about sports. I need to get somewhere else to smoke my cigarette and drink my white wine. Go to the garage, okay?
Write your webcomics. I hate my wife. Father, I cannot click the book.
Are you winning, son? No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
Are you winning, Dad? I'm really not. Honestly,
Table saw goes in the basement.
What? You're a psychopath.
Imagine having a basement.
Exactly. But the garage is so much more than just a thing for a vehicle. That's so depressing. That's all you do is put your car in there. That's where you put your storage, your old Christmas ornaments, your old family albums, photo albums, old baby clothes. It's so much more than just that.
Your
No, you
old
put that
British.
in the loft. A lot of that goes in the loft.
The loft.
The loft.
The loft is where artists live. A loft is where you live if you've got nothing else.
Now, a loft is
You
where
have to have a garage to put your old British dolls that ask you.
Your old creepy British dolls. Are you my father?
Are you my father?
Oi, Captain. You me father.
Yeah, we're adopting all the old creepy British dolls.
Yes. And they need a home. Might as well be in the US of A.
Also adopting
Okay,
My
so we
Little
headed to
Kitties
the
in the
Dungeon
parking
8.
lot.
Yeah, yes.
So getting your guesses now.
Yeah, everybody. It's gas time.
Get them in.
Basically every house on my street has a garage. Nobody parks in their garage. They park
Yeah.
on the street.
Yeah, because the table saw's in there.
Yeah,
There's no room for the
exactly.
car. Okay, well, once you got your table saw, you got your bandsaw, you got your planer, you got your router table. There's no room for your Honda Civic. What car do you drive, hipster?
I have a RAV4.
Spot on, good man. A four-wheel drive?
Yeah.
Heck yes. See, that's living moss. Narvik, do you drive an automobile?
Yes.
Is it a Volkswagen?
No. You can keep guessing German cars.
Is it
It's
an
always wrong.
Is it an Audi?
No.
BMW?
No.
Hold on. Holden?
No.
Renault?
It's from the same country like our games.
Oh,
Hyundai.
Nissan, Toyota?
Toyota.
Toyota Corolla?
No.
A RAV4?
A RAV4.
It's Toyota Aygo, the small one.
Oh,
It looks funny when I get in there.
It's a European exclusive. We don't have that model.
I mean, it's a small car. Why would you sell that in America? Who would get it?
Well,
Well,
Yeah, I've been explaining that we have a Ford Focus, and Americans are like, "Oh, that's a small car," and I'm like, "What are you talking about? That's a car for a family of 4 and all of their suitcases."
You know, it's like drink sizes, isn't it? It's like small, medium, large. The size, it's relative to.
Yeah, I got a
your
medium at Wendy's yesterday, and I probably could have hydrated me for the next 1,000 years.
country. Yeah.
She wasn't ready for a trough.
Yeah. I think now in American fast food restaurants, there's not even there's no small.
Yeah,
The smallest is a medium,
yeah, it's just regular or large.
and you're gonna take a bath in it.
Have you experienced an American Suburban tank yet?
Oh.
Say what?
So my in-laws have a Chevy truck to drag their caravan around, and the first step into this truck is at my waist height,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, I'm the tallest of that group of people, of my in-laws and my husband, and I'm like, how do any of you get in this car?
It's a combat vehicle.
It
know?
is. I've never felt so aggressive as like being so high up in a car like that.
This Chevy truck is the highest
Okay, so we're in
the world.
dungeon 8 now. So
There was a. Did you approve a donation?
Oh, here it is right now.
I clicked it.
Oh, thank you very much.
So this one
I'm
got
gonna
in
hang
before,
out
it just
in,
was sitting in the queue.
Okay.
I'm gonna hang out in the lobby here.
Okay,
if
we're
anyone
hanging
wants
out in the
to.
lobby so that you can get your final guesses in.
So it's not like the amount of keys that I have now. It's when I'm actually picking up the skeleton key,
Yes.
the lion key.
This is the how many will OC have when he gets the skeleton key, and it's cumulative.
Bring them in. All right, Iris, we have $5 from Foss Donut, F-O-S Donut. $5 down for 19.
Oh.
If we may, thank you, Foss Donut. Sorry that got that screen.
You guys are letting OC get off so easy with so many of these have 0.
And Betsy, thank you, Betsy, with $20 and 1, put down for 15.
$20.01.
Thank you, Betsy.
Well, we'll put in a couple bucks before it's too late.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Make me pay.
Make
him pay.
OC pay. Let me hold up the board again.
File name selection. Which game will I throw rap on? This one.
Look at all these numbers that don't have any guesses at all. If it happens to end up being one of these, then OC won't have to pay anything.
Take care, Trina. Have a good
Fly
flight.
safe.
Abba, did yours show?
Should have just, yeah, unless it filtered raw.
I know. I see it here. It's not been filtered.
It did. I heard it.
I saw it on the screen.
saw-
Aber with
Nice
10
to come
bills
through.
for 17. Aber's got 10 on 17.
Got 10
Thank you,
on
Abs.
17.
Okay, we're gonna have it at.
So we don't have money on 16 right now. If anybody
No.
wants to put money on 16.
Yeah, no money on 16.
We have like an hour left.
Oh, we can
50
start
minutes,
hanging
so
right
we
before.
got some time to.
We are $23 away from 7K, guys.
Oh my lord, 23 bills.
Oh, who wants to put
23
$23 on one of these numbers?
Oh, you put 23 on 16. That's not bad.
For the price of 5 cups of coffee.
It might be 4 if inflation keeps going.
Maybe.
God, I wish I had coffee right now.
For the cost of a cup of coffee.
For the cost of a Toyota
Okay,
RAV4
we're
back
gonna-
in 2004.
We're gonna keep going.
Okay.
Alright.
Right on.
Thank you, Tech Desk, for the rat.
Oh lord.
I love how easy it is to kill one of the or 2 of the heads at one time, and he like starts out slow and just like gets going the moment that you hit it.
Oh, you see, Iris, you put
I
that.
see, yes. So $40 is going on 16.
covering this side of the field.
That doesn't mean that you cannot donate for these numbers, though. It means that if you do donate for them, it adds up.
The book.
The Codex Astartes.
Why am I thinking of the CDI games when you get the book?
Because you literally throw the book of Corridai at Ganon at the end.
Oh, you're gonna throw
Can
the
we
book
throw
at
this
him?
book too?
That book, it's the Duden.
The Duden?
Do you have your own copy of the Duden?
Of course.
Every German citizen has to have.
When I wake up in the morning, I open it and
You
check
read-
on genders of things.
You read it.
Check on genders.
Oh boy, isn't it cool to have a language with gendered nouns?
The thing that confuses me about that is when something new appears. So I was talking to a Frenchman once, and I was like, "Is it le or la Nintendo Switch?" And he was like, "Some people say either." So
Le-
you'll meet some people who will be like, "Où est la Nintendo
Le
Switch?"
Switch, le Switch.
Le Switch? Je ne sais pas.
I mean, we made it easy for foreigners to learn it, how we gender things. And so we made the rule it has to sound good to Germans. That's the rule for it.
You have to approve of it.
Yeah,
Yes.
every single person that has a gendered language that I talk to is just like, how do you know? And it's just like, it just feels right.
Yeah.
Why is the sun is masculine, the moon is feminine.
And the Nintendo Switch is female.
Is it? Okay.
The Nintendo Switch.
It has a feminine energy.
Oh.
Donation.
Here we come. Duyundu, thank you for the $23 on 3. Oh my lord, here they come. Hey, Speepo, thank you, Speepo. Speepo's a friend of the show. Thank you, Speepo. $10 on 3. Thank you, Speepo. Good morning. $10 on 3. Duyundu with 23 on 3. $23 on number
Oh.
3.
So that's 33 now total.
Yes.
Numbers. And this means we're over 7K, look at that!
Yes, hooray!
Hey.
$7,000.
$7,000.
Let's go.
This is the most expensive game of Zelda in the world.
In the world.
The new Nissan is simply gorgeous. And Aliath, one more, with $23 on number 17.
23 on
23 on
17. That's
17.
another one that's
I
exactly...
mean, I was gonna have it like no more guesses, but since you have
Oh, I'm
been
sorry.
very...
Do you want me to...
No,
should we
no,
cut them
keep
off
going
now?
because I was imagining more money, so...
I was imagining more money. Aren't we all?
So far it's getting off pretty cheaply, so...
Honestly, I have too much money. It's like I can go to McDonald's and the lady would say like, "Do you want to make that a large?" And I have the luxury of mulling it over, you know.
Wow.
Wow.
That's power.
I kind of wish I didn't. I kind of wish there wasn't that choice.
You are that 1%.
Because I'm like, man, like yeah, like is it extra $2.19? Is that is that worth it? Am I gonna get $2.19 of extra value out of this large fry and large drink?
Do you?
I don't know. No, see, it's hard, hipster. It's hard to.
Quantify that kind of thing, right?
How do you quantify joy?
Well,
Good question.
Can I tell you honestly? Before I was active on Discord more, like the most sort of interaction with strangers I would get is from the drive-through. And like I'd always tell my stream and stuff. It's people will say that just like I'd always have a story about like some stupid word I said to the drive-through attendant. You know, I saw a lady at the drive-through and she had a really long like braid, a long hair, and I said, "Hey, I like your hair," and she said, "Oh, I like yours too," and I almost had a heart attack. I didn't, you're not supposed to say that. You're not supposed to compliment me back. You're supposed to be freaked out and call the manager, and then I speed off. That's how this is supposed to go. But that'd be my only like stranger interaction. That's like my training for the week. Go make a fool of yourself in front of the drive-through people, and do it again next week. Yeah, Speedo Spiritus Polypus can can attest to that. She's heard all these
We're
stories. of
getting
mine.
the keys, so 14.
Oh. So the winner was 14. There was
What?
nothing on 14!
No!
Oh my days.
Oh
Jesus. Drat.
Unfortunate.
R.I.P.
At least we have these small plastic keys to keep us company.
They're very
Absolutely.
cool. I like them so much.
That's really what it's all about.
They go click clack.
Exactly. These keys open your garage. You can get access to your table saw.
Garage.
I can open up the door to my kitchen before I pull my car.
Before you pull
How
your
about we do some more math?
Toyota
How about you
Aygo.
Combine all the amounts that were guessed, and I'll donate that instead.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Oh boy.
There you go.
Okay.
OC's matching.
Do you want to do this by hand?
Yes, I really enjoy doing
Oh.
canned mathematics.
Irish is doing this.
I
Thing.
enjoy seeing it. I remember it.
There's enough numbers here that
It's back in
I
the
think
day when
it's
I was
math.
good at math.
Oh.
Do you remember the first years at school when you were actually good and interested? Okay, you don't remember
I
that.
remember,
Well,
yeah, it was the last time I was any good at maths. When we had those little thin paper worksheets, I'd be really good at those.
Remember when there used to be numbers in math?
Yeah,
Before
yeah.
it
But then they
became all
added letters, and then what's your problem? Like, this is math. It's supposed to be about numbers. Get a grip.
Oh, this looks oddly satisfying to me. Whip OC's wallet, true. True. Do you have enough left for a coffee afterwards?
Maybe.
If not, we'll supply.
Yeah, we'll use your upgrade to large money.
Yeah.
To get coffee.
The extra 70 cents. It'll be worth it.
$213.10.
Look at that.
Excellent.
Let me write that out bigger.
Yeah, and then numbers started being imaginary. Like now you're just pulling our leg at that point. Imaginary
Oh,
numbers.
you're pulling me leg.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, season 5 of math really got weird.
Yes. The Galois group theory episode, that was filler. You know, polynomials.
Let's see.
Though Pythagoras was kinda cute.
Oh, now I want to know, do you have your magic cards? Do you have magic cards? Are they in German language?
I don't think I have them with me.
No, but back home,
Oh yes,
they're
of
all
course.
German?
Nobody uses the German ones because you can't sell them internationally. You just go English, but you could get German ones.
And you do?
I got some pre-sets that you can get before the actual set's released, and those are only published in German, so I do.
Oh, cool. But most of your cards are English?
Yes.
Who does the translations? We should find that person.
Let's
That would
see
be a cool
let's
job.
see the quality of those translations.
Sadly, it's decent.
Oh.
Just the names are translated insanely bad. The names of the cards.
Excellent.
Like, you will be like, did you take any time to think what this card does, and that you should probably not translate it like this? Like, someone is the Lord of the Underworld, and it's translated to, I don't know, Under Heaven or something.
Under heaven.
That's my
Not
favorite.
realizing
it's
hell.
solid.
Unterwelt.
Wunderwelter.
Yeah.
It's my favorite under Metal Gear Solid group. Under Heaven.
Boy, speaking of complicated stories, try explaining the story of Metal Gear Solid from like beginning to end. Who is who? Who is what?
And then connect it to Kingdom Hearts, please.
Take a drink every time someone says heart or soul or something.
Well, it's an easy one at this point because we've got Smash Bros.
Oh, Jesus. Oh yeah, they're linked there, right? Yeah, there's
Yeah.
Snake and Sora. There's your pivot. And Sans from Undertale.
Oh yeah, because he's a costume now.
He
Oh.
is.
It makes you sick, doesn't it?
We used to be a real country.
We used to make things. We used to make awful games.
I was gonna make a angry video game nerd reference, but I can't curse on stream.
BK Bomber. They played us like a damn fiddle. You played Metal Gear Solid 5?
I have not.
Oh, there's a fantastic YouTube video, very creative, of all of Venom Snake's lines in MGS5.
Mhm.
Every time Kiefer Sutherland speaks, the video is about 3 minutes long.
Hmm.
Over the entire game, that's how little he speaks. You barely hear that dude talk. They booked Kiefer Sutherland for like an hour of studio time. You have Kaz do all the Kaz do all the talking, and Revolver Ocelot. And Kiefer Sutherland just sort of hangs out and does the mission, rolls around in boxes.
Heck yeah.
The power of the fairy.
Are they making a Magic the Gathering like online series or something, video series?
Supposedly, apparently it's gonna be on Netflix, but I haven't heard any more about it recently.
You excited?
No.
I'm curious. You're not into the lore?
No.
No.
No. At least not what I'm I'm not super excited about what they're gonna do with the Netflix series.
I think you're probably like most Magic players. There's not much lore to really sink into.
Oh.
Oh no, there is a lot.
Oh.
There's like one
Oh,
book.
no, you
There's
didn't.
like one
Oh,
book,
no, you
Narvik.
didn't.
Are
No,
you
there's
kidding
a
me?
lot of books.
Oh no, you
Screw
didn't.
off those stupid comic
Oh
books.
no, you
No,
didn't.
not even comic, but hold on.
Oh, come on.
Hold on. Let me pull up the wiki.
Yeah, bring up Jace and the Eldrazi and all that
And the
junk.
Phyrexians.
Oh god.
They're gonna consume you. They're like the Borg, just better.
Okay, so you're into it then.
Yeah, and they've got like
We're just gonna tank this one since we took a potion.
Yeah.
And they just got a
Get 'em.
Planeswalker.
Get 'em.
No, they are OP.
Oh boy.
Alright.
Nice.
No, I'm not too much into the lore. I just recently catched up on Phyrexians.
Alright,
There
we're
you
gonna
go.
go to the final level.
But there's a lot of lore. There was always a book.
Let's go.
All right.
One more Dungan.
There's always a book released
Dunkin'
to
Donuts.
traditional sets. And these days, sometimes it's comics, but it's a lot of lore. Things happen. Things are connected.
Ganon's got. Ganon. Who are you? Hipster Harbinger. Hipster Harbanger. It's got the wiki.
see, so there's 10 non-cycle novels.
Okay, I would like.
It's its own multiverse. Like Marvel is just catching up on stuff.
Multiverse.
Yes.
Let's have a wunderbar victory.
More roots so we can buy a second potion. Just for safety.
See, entire D&D campaigns with the magic lore. There we have it.
That's because Forgotten Realms is boring.
There's 41 cycle novels, 3 block novels,
Yuck.
2 War of the Spark novels. But apparently everybody was like irritated at because they thought that 2 characters were gonna get together. And then they were like, they were very good friends.
Oh. Friend zoned by a book.
Yeah.
Liliana, Lana, and Elspeth were roommates.
That they were roommates. No, it was Chandra and Nissa.
Good.
And it's like, I thought of him like he was a really good friend. She was a really good friend. And Gideon's pretty hot.
Fantastic.
How much time left? 15 minutes?
Tops. I think more like 10. But
4
we'll see.
Planeswalkers novels.
I just want enough money to buy a second potion, so
8 block novellas.
Novellas. Those are the things you buy at a grocery store.
I was literally about to say it's the kind of thing that where like my ideal life is writing really trashy novellas.
Yes.
I live in the south of France in a villa. I have like a typewriter overlooking the ocean, and I write
Writing just drivel.
Absolute trash. Like stuff you wouldn't even be proud of on like fanfiction.net.
Well, that's why you use a pseudonym, like
Oh,
everybody.
yeah.
Do you have your pseudonym picked out already?
I don't.
But yeah,
Donate now to help me find what my trashy novella pseudonym will be. Please.
like pretty much every set has like a wiki worth of like lore behind it, and then sometimes they just like ignore it and don't talk about it at all, but like the cards are based around it, and like they have actual writers on staff to kind of like develop the lore when they're like making cards and stuff.
They keep someone in a room and they're like,
Right, lore.
We need to consult the lore, man. And they knock on the door and wheel him out, and it's like, does this work within the canon?
They go and visit the architect from the Matrix.
Ergo ipso facto.
Lorem ipsum.
Aliath with 10 bills. Thank you so kindly. Number 4, it is early where I am, so I duplicated a number last time, so here is an additional 10 on an actual empty number. Well, unfortunately, I think we've reached the end of that, but thank you, Aliath. It's early for all of us. And for some of us, it's far, far too late. But thank you, Aliath, for your donation to St. Direct Relief.
St. Direct Relief.
Children's Relieving College.
Actually, I was going to say patron saint of disasters, but you don't want to be the patron saint
Yeah.
of disasters.
Man, well, Hipster, speaking of the lore, man, back in middle school, you know what I read? I read the Halo novels.
Yo,
Halo novels.
that's dedication.
Yeah, and this is after Halo 2 came out. They had 2 games go off of, and they had the whole backstory. But it was a nightmare reading like the backstory of those Spartan little kids. They kidnapped these kids. They kidnapped these little kids to take for their horrible super soldier project, and they replaced the kids with Flash clones of them. They kidnapped the kids and replaced them with Flash clones which like died of like horrible, like tumors and whatnot soon after, just like shoddy clones. And then they kidnap these kids and do horrible experiments to them, and it's a nightmare. And
Come on,
yeah,
give me
cool.
one more rupee.
Cool middle school reading. Forget like, Tuck Everlasting and that kind of garbage, holes. Forget that. Who cares about where the red fern grows?
Holes would have been better if they replaced Stanley with a Flash clone that died and
Yeah.
the super soldier.
Yeah. Be more interesting. Yeah, he'd have an arc at least.
The super soldier serum uses yellow spotted lizard venom.
Yeah, where John Voight has the gun, and he's like, "Don't worry, kid, I wouldn't waste a bullet on you." Like, yeah, this is hardcore. I'm into this
Stanley
character.
is like, you won't get a second chance.
You get bit by a rattlesnake, you might get sick or whatever.
No, wait.
You get bit by a yellow spotted lizard, horrible CGI lizard.
You
by
might
the way.
die.
You
You
will
will die, definitely. But like all the planeswalkers has some lore on, like they have their planeswalker spark that only like ignites when something traumatic happens, so everybody has something cartoonishly horrible happen to them.
Oh, I love the phrase cartoonishly.
So what happened to Jace?
Oh.
Do you
I
know
don't
that?
recall. I just know that like Elspeth somehow ended up on like the Phyrexian plane, like being a normal person, and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have horrible nightmares from this stuff."
And how are we gonna ignite Jackson's spark?
Oh, come
What
on.
are we gonna do to them?
Come on.
I don't know.
Link picking up
Oh,
his
come on,
last
come on.
LaCroix.
You'll subject me to chocolate pizza.
Oh yes,
and a
that's
tiny garage. That's enough trauma. Thank you.
I'm not gonna have anywhere
you
to
were
put my
stuck.
planer.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna put my thickest planer.
You're stuck in this garage
Right, final level.
with the car next to you. You
Yo!
cannot move anymore. And every day in the morning at 4 a.m., someone comes by and throws chocolate pizza at you
Oh.
until your spark ignites.
Yeah. Forget the.
This is my favorite Greek tragedy.
Yeah, forget Prometheus getting his liver eaten out. That's like my permanent, torture.
Just being stuck there.
Put his table saw in the basement.
No. And it's always just a little out of my reach. It's just almost there. I can't drink the water.
Tantalus.
There you go. Who's the dude that Sisyphus? The dude that
Sisyphus is the one who pushes the boulder up the hill forever.
Boldy.
Oh no, who's the brother that is in the thing and he can't drink from the water from the.
That's Tantalus.
God dang it.
Because he reaches up for the fruit and the fruit is too far away, and he reaches for the water and the water is too far away.
Oh,
That's
It's tantalizing, Iris.
Yep.
I would,
Follow me
and
some more.
and that jerk off got an element named after him. Tantalum is an element. Your capacitors
real?
and your devices are made of tantalum.
Do you want an element named after you?
Jacksonium.
Parodium!
Parodium.
Oh,
Yes!
yes!
It'd be the most useless element. Just it doesn't do anything good. It doesn't conduct anything. It doesn't insulate.
I feel like at this point that would be the kind of elements that we're getting that still need to be named.
Well, now the un octiums. They're these super elements that exist for like a femtosecond, and then they immediately decay into other things.
Parodium can be a hypothetical element.
Speebo is making this lore now. Put Jackson table saw in the basement.
Wake up, babe, new elements just dropped.
Oh god.
Unobtainium.
It might as well be unobtainium.
It's already iridium, so I'm set. I'm good.
Iridium.
Oh, true.
Hipsterium.
Hipsterium.
Narvicium.
Narvicium sounds
There
cool.
you go.
Yeah, it's radioactive.
Ugh.
For sure.
They're all radioactive nowadays.
Aw.
OC.
Every element's radioactive nowadays. We used to be a real country.
Stop it! Okay, no, okay, you're done now. You're done. You're done.
Yes.
You're done.
I don't know how I've landed on this phrase.
Yeah, my grandpa bought a house at 20. What?
Now I'm just happy when I can upgrade to a large. Actually, today I will supersize.
You know what? I will. I will. Ever since that stupid movie, they don't have supersize anymore.
Yeah.
It's not an option. It's
Yeah.
bad PR. We used to make stuff in this country.
We used to have supersize.
We used to have a factory. We used to make steel.
Style.
Steel.
Style.
Hey, Dave. You alright, Dave?
You're working down the steel mill.
We used to have 3-year-old chimney sweeps.
And they were happy.
They were happy.
3 sounds a little bit young to be a chimney sweep.
Nope. You gotta be small to get in the chimneys.
Yeah, but they were all really malnourished, so
Mm-hmm.
you'd still be as small when you were about 6 as you were when you were 3. But
We
you'd be
used to
more
have
restless.
malnourished 6-year-olds.
Okay.
I forgot that you guys went through the Victorian era as well, and I was about to be like, did America have chimney sweeps? And I was like, oh yeah,
We had child labor at least.
you would have had chimneys, and therefore you would have had chimney sweeps.
At
but-
least we had child. At least.
Yeah, at least we had
At the
child
very
labor.
least, we got by with the bare minimum.
We had to struggle in this country.
Back in my day.
Oh, maybe we should pick up the map. Even if I'm wearing it on my shirt.
There you go. Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
because
just
it
look
looks like
down.
a
It's a
mess.
skull.
A school.
That's how you know he means business.
It's black mana.
Tap the dungeon for black mana.
Oh,
That's oil. you tap the dungeon, you get black mana. It's like an oil rig.
Yeah.
Go to the next room.
Well, actually, now in Magic, there is a mechanic: enter the dungeon.
Yeah.
That's a whole. That's a whole thing.
And also for the commander set, they had venture into the Undercity, which is just venture into the dungeon, but it lets you go into another one. Yeah.
Wow. Amazing. I feel for those Wizards of the Coast. They have to keep coming up with new
Like
gimmicks.
level 9 is a huge ass dungeon, but you can skip most of it.
Yeah, muy grande.
They
We're gonna
gotta
see
keep,
Ganon soon.
Yep.
they gotta keep coming up with new
Where's
new
Ganon 11?
keywords, new mechanics, new stuff. I feel for it. New words that have to be defined.
New elements.
Yeah. At least the new elements get cool names. Copernicium. Flavium.
I didn't think you were gonna say that.
Yeah, it's named after Guy Fieri. Flavorium.
Fieri. Monsieur Fieri. Où est Monsieur Fieri?
Unfortunately, there is also a francium. That is that's a reality.
Bon
And there's
bon.
germanium. It's a metalloid, right?
Nice. I don't know that.
Germanium, Darmstadium. Elements named after humans, after people. There's Einsteinium. There's Seaborgium. Copernicium is Copernicus.
Curium.
Curium.
Britneum?
Britney Spears.
Yes, she needs an element.
Why is that the first thing you think of?
I don't know.
Why isn't it the first person that you think of?
Well,
I wake up in the morning and my first thought is Britney Spears.
Needs an element.
I wake up and I'm like, oops, I thought it again.
She's gone through enough. She needs an element.
I agree.
what else is there? There's Laurentium, which is after some
Yeah,
university.
got the silver arrows.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Right on. Laurentium, Californium.
Red Hot Chili Peppers wrote a song about that. Skippity boppity boo.
Donation.
Bippity boppity boo.
Nadava with 1969 saying, "Good morning, Zeldathon."
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Morning Couch.
Welcome to the Big Breakfast Zeldathon edition.
So when did your alarms go off, guys, or have you not yet slept?
I set my alarm for 6, and then I woke up at 5:30.
Ah,
There you go.
my alarm was set for 3.
Yeah. Oh.
But I'm okay with that because it's technically 12:30 at home.
Ah. Just in time for tea. For
Oh.
tea, which is a meal, allegedly. It's not just a drink, tea. You also eat little biscuits or whatever. Nobody explained this.
Why is it not called teas?
Tea.
Well,
Do you guys know what a tea's made is?
tea's made.
A tea's made.
that?
It was an old invention in the 60s. It was an alarm clock attached to basically a kettle. And when your alarm went off in the morning, it would immediately make you a cup of tea.
Amazing.
And everybody had one, and it brought down the British electrical system.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I went to one of the power plants in Wales as part of like a school trip once. They have to turn on the like more of the power plant during the ad breaks of the soap operas that are popular
Oh,
in the
gee.
UK.
You guys have to bring power over from like France or something, right?
Probably. Like, I'm sure the European grid's connected to ours. But yeah, this little hydroelectric plant in Wales was like, yeah, like we have to get ready for everyone to turn on their kettles, and there's a big surge, so we always make sure that there's somebody here.
Whenever EastEnders is on an ad break.
Literally.
Oh, God.
Or Coronation Street.
I'll make sure in the jam train I'll have to throw in the EastEnders theme
Oh,
song.
please do.
Just showing
please.
satellite photography of London.
So, photography of London.
Thank you. Oh yeah, cricket test matches. They have tea breaks,
Yeah.
which is just the best.
It's good to stop for tea. I wish they had tea breaks in baseball.
Oh wow!
Could you
The
imagine?
Yankees having a tea break.
You know, there is a 7th inning stretch.
Sure is. But
Yes.
but you eat hot dogs and nachos at that time.
They also there's
The
too much.
American tea break.
I was discussing this with Hipster and Inca yesterday. There's too much enforced participation at American sporting events.
Like what? Like the wave?
It comes up on screen being like clap, clap, clap your hands, and I just don't.
What if I don't want to?
I don't want to purely because I've been told to. Like I'm like, well, this is awkward. It's cringe. I don't want to. I'm deliberately not going.
Well, see,
to.
Iris, you know what that makes you? That makes you an American.
Oh God.
That makes you the most American.
Why? Everyone else seemed to be really into it and having a good time.
Our rebellious spirit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
You can't tell me what to do.
I'm-
I'm gonna
I'm-
throw
you
the
can-
tea in the ocean.
I'm not going to bed just because you told me to, Mom.
I'm gonna play Game Boy under the sheets.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, with the worm light, the little curly cute thing that plugs into the expansion.
I had the little Game Boy Advance light that hooked
Yeah,
over.
it wasn't until the SP that they figured the whole backlight thing out.
A donation. A wild donation appears.
Check it out. Pros with the
America's
2190.
cringe.
Thank you, Pros.
Thank you.
Very kindly.
Also, we got the flex cam, and it's like flexing. You might be on the big screen.
Can you imagine if they tried to put a kiss cam in
The kiss
UK?
cam, yeah. What's wrong with the kiss cam?
Oh my, like
I'm here with my sister.
my.
Are you ready for Ganon?
Here we go.
Absolutely.
Woo! Oh, there he is.
Ganon taps for black mana. Damn, it's just like the fight in Dark
wow.
Souls.
There he is.
It's just like the Priscilla boss fight.
So the footsteps.
Yeah, you gotta watch the footsteps.
He's
Can you
probably
cut
not,
Ganon's tail?
but it looks
wish.
like Ganon's going like, yeah.
3.
Her tail cut is
Or-
so hard. Her tail is
Okay.
like such an awkward shape.
Hey!
Hey!
Yeah.
There she is.
Hey!
Right on.
Nice,
You
good
found
Well
her.
done, well done.
So what was the total?
It was $213 and
Oh, we gotcha. We gotcha.
no.
Burr, 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 burr.
Let's see.
The
Donate.
end.
Peace returns to home.
Hey.
The end.
You did it, Link.
200 and-
Clap, clap, clap your hands.
Oh,
Do the wave.
Do the
no.
MC throw OC MC. We have an MC and an OC. LMNO. We need an NC. NC 17.
A through Z. C.
AC alternating current. BC before Christ. CC closed caption or cubic centimeter.
CC Lemon.
DC direct current. EC EC3 Ethan Carter III. He's a pro wrestler. FC football club.
Yep.
GC GameCube.
So,
That's a
you
good
finished so early that somebody who's required for the next segment isn't awake?
Hey!
Hey.
We gotta figure out what we're doing.
Interview the chat. So what do you bring to this company?
Wait, oh, it says another question. Yes, let's interview the chat for new runners.
All right, chat. What do you think? What run can you bring to Zeldathon? And what would you bring with this run?
Yeah. You need to bring something new and fresh to this event. Something that nobody's ever seen before and is Twitch TOS compliant. What do you got?
What do you
What do you got for us? Sleep stream.
Oh, sleep stream.
But pull up the GeoGuessr. Let's put our heads
There it
together.
is.
Oh, look at that. OC1, thank
Hey,
you.
thank you.
Well done.
Right on OC1.
Should we do some second quest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have not practiced second quest, so
Oh, here it comes.
Oh, no.
Ooh, baking
second quest.
stream. I can bring the fire. Is fire Twitch TOS compliant?
I'm sure. I'm sure.
wait, aren't mags the next one?
Yes, but they need 2 people to assist them. And one of those 2 people is not awake yet.
Hey.
Hey.
Well, they're probably awake, but they're not here, so they might be mid-shower or something.
a mid shower.
Yeah.
Just get the hook pull out of the shower.
If
Oh,
we
the
pull the
shower's
fire
weird.
alarm again, they
No!
won't be in the shower.
Yeah,
No!
let me go steam the backdrop.
Oh my lord.
Whatever, what did you do with your producer shift? Oh, we just, pulled the fire alarm because we were waiting for people to show up.
Did it for Bants, you know.
You did it for the meme.
Wanted to make sure the runners are awake. We figured we had time. So fire alarm. Good morning.
Oh, we got some good content. They can eat a 2-day-old apple with 1 blemish on stream.
Wow, that's powerful.
I don't think we've ever had that at Zeldathon. It'd be fresh content.
What, apples?
Eating old apples.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, when are allowed outside food?
Well, then we'll grow it inside. We'll make a tree here,
Yes.
and we'll pick it.
I knew someone at my school who could eat entire lemons, including like they would
The
just-
skin?
Yeah, they would bite it like an apple.
That's
They
pretty
would eat the
hardcore.
whole thing.
That's pretty gnarly.
I've done that. It's not too bad.
Oh.
OC just likes vitamin C, and who can blame you?
I love the honesty. I can bring
I can relate to
literally nothing of value.
Aw.
Listen.
We bring Hepleptalon in and prove them wrong.
So, OC,
We-
your
we
donation
will
does
put them
count
on.
for a wheel spin if you got the energy for a wheel spin.
Sure.
Oh yes.
I'll hit the button.
Spin that wheel.
What do we got for OC's match donation?
Oh no.
How have we been doing this for the past 3
Yeah.
hours?
What was it?
Controversial opinion.
I'm sticking to my guns. I think if the Pope is tired, he shouldn't be allowed to step down. He should just die.
It's pretty stiff. We have to agree.
God demands
Is
it.
it like a controversial game opinion or like?
That's me.
It's just controversial opinion.
Controversial. Let me think about one that MC won't get mad at me for saying.
Or that could take a while.
Oh, that's right. It's,
Arby's
second
keeps
price.
cycling a BLT on and off their menu. They should just have it be a real menu item. It's the only thing that's consistently good at Arby's.
Taco Bell should just switch to a salad bar style format where you just, in a line pick, hey, this is the casing at which I want my taco delivered. These are the things inside the taco.
Or like a
Give
Subway.
it to me.
Subway
Yeah, exactly, like a
potatoes.
Subway style, look, I know I'm going for the crunch wrap, just fill that thing with meat and nacho cheese. I don't want to be conscious for the rest of this evening.
That is the coldest steak I've ever heard.
Ice cold.
Buy something.
I don't know,
Let's
we're
do
going
the
for
shop.
Dwyer, I promise I haven't spent the whole time talking about the Pope. You've mentally tuned back in at a moment where I brought it up again. I won't apologize for
You've brought it up one time. You've been talking about it so much.
The back here, we would just constantly saying, Iris, move on, let it go.
Let it go.
We have to.
Stop talking so we can talk about magic again.
Yeah, please.
It's just because I want to be Pope, clearly. And I'm mad about it.
Let's do this.
The Pope is just a fan of blue-white control.
It's true.
Truge.
Because now that I'm actually know what I'm doing, now we're gonna back to OG quest. We're gonna go play some money-making game.
Ooh.
And Chad, you're gonna help.
Help us.
Chat's gonna help. How are they going to help, OC?
Help me, chat.
With donations, of course.
Whoa!
Okay, we need some bomb first.
Yes, please share some weird D&D knowledge.
HEMA insights, historical European martial arts. Bring on the Matt Easton trivia here. Let's hear something from Scholagrim's channel.
One of my favorite bits of D&D trivia is there's an enemy that's just invisible, and in one of the original monster manuals where it shows up, they have a picture of it, and it's just a blank square.
Tremendous.
The person probably got like a prompt from their boss that's like, we need a picture of this enemy, and it's just like, what do you want? It's invisible. Here you go. Here's what it looks like.
you
Here's the
go.
frame that every other picture is in, and it's just nothing there.
I'm gonna phone it in today, guys.
Mm.
Yeah, I think it's the invisible stalker. Also, just like old, like the original art for a lot of D&D monsters is like weird.
Oh,
like,
it's very weird.
like beholders, and the original art is just like they already don't look good, but they especially don't look good. Like, look at this thing.
That's nice.
Beautiful.
That's cool. Is that much worse than Chaos Orb?
Yes.
Because it's not in color.
Though it's like, I feel a little bit more adorable. Like, it's a toothy smile, but you can tell he's excited to be here.
Toothy grin.
I'm just happy to be here. Alright.
There's an enemy called a rust monster, which is where you're like, have the one party member in your group that's like the fighter that's getting too full of himself, and you're just like, here's an enemy that just destroys your armor and equipment.
Oh yeah, it eats the metal, doesn't
Yeah, it eats the metal. It just dissolves it.
If your armor is made from iron.
Just any type of metal.
No, hold on. What is rust?
It doesn't matter. It's just the
iron
name
oxide.
of it. It
No, no, no,
destroys
no, no.
any metal.
The name matters, right? These are important things, right?
Rust
No.
is iron oxide.
Rust is from iron. What if your armor is, say, made of bronze?
It still eats it. Also, I think it has like a sense for it, so if it's anywhere in the dungeon, it just tracks you down.
So how do you do with that? You have to have nothing metallic? When
You
enter that
lean on your
dungeon?
wizard. Be like, wizard, kill it.
Lena.
Anyway, hi. We're gonna just give this a dovetail.
Yeah.
Go to our bumper and head on over to the set where we'll talk about prizes and hang out.
Yay!
Yay!
And yeah, so we'll see you guys over there. OC, do you want to give a sign out?
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Good job, OC.
Let's give it a clap for OC.
Our beloved
Oh,
hero.
you did it, Iris. You fell for the trap.
No!
everybody. You got me while I was cleaning my glasses.
Alright, welcome. I hope you guys are enjoying this beginning of the second, I mean it's still day one I think, but it's the morning, so beginning of a new day.
But it's
Here.
not a new day to win our day one prizes. That happens
So
at 4
true.
p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, EDT. For now, you're still entered to win. If you get, volume up.
Volume up.
Volume
We'll just
up.
keep talking and we'll figure out the volume.
Yeah, so we'll just scream louder until they say to shut up. Anyway, audio down a bit. Whoa.
Well, just read the thing.
Okay,
They already said
so
that.
we've got $20 will get you entered in. You don't have to do it all at once. You can do 10 and 10, 5, 5, 5, 5, whatever you're feeling, or just donate $1,000 and go ham. Really, we love any donations to Direct Relief. But we've got these lovely prizes here. We've got the Majora's Mask scarf by Mojo.
Is that a scarf, Jackson? Big
Yep.
scarf.
Look at how big this
I mean, the
scarf is.
colors are
Can
really
we go
nice.
from one scarf couch to the other?
Oh Lord, look at this.
Yeah, there you go.
We're gonna do a little jump rope real quick for you.
Oh no.
This is a wonderful quality scarf made by the wonderful Mojo Fibers. This scarf will wrap around you and your friend for a warm, cuddly Majora's Mask time,
And now we can reveal the other prize.
which we totally didn't have on camera earlier. We have the lovely Mask of Truth by Sababo or Sebastian.
Sabipo.
Zabibo. Zabibo. Wonderful. If you want to know what the truth is in all situations, 100% guaranteed, 90% of the time, maybe 10% of the time, Mask of Truth is for you. You get to talk to stones.
It's true. If you walk outside wearing that, you can talk to
It's
her.
stone money. Get over here.
The stone money's in bed. Here, can you talk to this? This is kind of a stone, if you think about it. What's this saying?
Chocolate does belong on pizza.
Wow. Wow, we just got a real
Hot
controversial.
takes.
Real controversy right there.
Hot takes from this goddess statue. Is that what this is? It's 3D printed. It is.
It's a bust.
It is very wonderful. It's like, you know, it's got all the 3D printed lines. It's very nice. I guess I can bring it a little closer to the camera. Here you guys go. It is a
Bring it in.
Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword goddess statue.
That's just a set piece?
Yes.
This is a set
it's
piece.
only
That's
a
not a
model.
prize at all.
Well,
then.
you guys can look at it anyway.
Yeah, the 3D print model is out somewhere. Go grab it and make your own.
Yep. This is just an advertisement.
This is just an advertisement for the magic of 3D printing.
Let's keep-
Anyway, this is actually a prize. These are rupee greeting cards in the Rupor variant by Valair. So these are wonderful greeting cards. I don't know if we're allowed to open them to kind of show off what they are, but
Clinket's shaking her head off camera.
Nope, we're not doing
No
that.
opening then.
But wonderful greeting cards in the Rupor variant. So if you wanted to greet somebody by saying, "I'm taking your money," 'cause-
The classic greeting, the American way.
yep.
Hello, give me your money.
Hello, give me your money.
I mean, is that how the Rupor works? Does the Rupor literally take your
yes,
money?
it's negative money.
Or is it like a deficit asset or something like that?
No,
like it's like
no, you don't gain anything. You lose.
Well, so do
by
your
acquiring the
rupees-
when you get the rupee, the Rupor is like antimatter.
Right.
The
So it
moment
sucks
you
in your
acquire it, it
rupees.
sucks in the rupees from your wallet.
Ah, I see.
It's like
And
a
then it
credit
just-
card.
and then
Yeah,
it
it's like a credit card, but unfortunately, there is no credit market and credit score in the world of Hyrule, so it actually means nothing.
Wait, so does it like disappear after it
Yes.
sucks in all the rupees?
Yeah,
Alright.
it basically neutralizes back into like oxygen.
So
Or whatever.
Rupor is the equivalent of investing in the crypto.
Yeah,
No.
Rupors are a crypto scheme.
Everybody, I'm going to tell you about this amazing new technology we have. We have Rupor now on the blockchain. You can buy it with all of your favorite cryptos. Can't name any, but you can buy it.
Coin.
Coin, yeah.
Rupee
coin.
Hey. We've got a rupee magnet by Roly Poly Rampage. I don't think we have it on our table.
A what magnet?
A rupee magnet.
I think it's probably somewhere around here.
I'm sure there's something around.
Is this a magnet? That is Steve.
That's a Steve.
This is a magnet.
Yo, that's a magnet. Look at that. We got one right here. Magnets are wonderful. You can stick them onto things that are metal. That's how essentially a magnet works.
And Oracle of Seasons has taught me that when you use a magnet, it'll go brrrr.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the best noise in any Zelda game.
Exactly. It's totally not ear grating or annoying, especially when you've ran the game for 5 years. Oh boy.
Abby doesn't want to talk about Seasons anymore.
I like Seasons, but I'm okay not running Seasons. It's very nice. We got A Link to the Past, Link holding a bottle keychain, the Bremen lanyard, and the Breath of the Wild Zelda sticker by Mary Lum, aka Puka Noodles.
Let's get up closer. Let me walk around our set piece that is Jackson.
Jackson, you are a set. I was gonna say a
Jackson
piece.
is a man, a prop, a keyboard, all in one.
Get you a Jackson.
Jackson, for all your marathon memes.
There's nothing like him. Wonderful. You have this lovely lanyard. This has Link getting chased by a bunch of cuckoos.
Oh, it's like Pac-Man, but Link.
Reverse.
Yeah.
The ghosts will destroy you. There's nothing you can do to stop them. And lovely Zelda, Breath of the Wild style. She's got the short hair. She's rocking, the cut.
How much is Jackson? Jackson is a part of Day 5 prize pack, so come back on Day 5.
Yeah,
and you can,
we'll put
with
Jackson up for auction like that weird trope from like the 80s where like, oh, it's the man. It's time for the auction. You get a date with the man. Ooh, I don't.
Is that what we're doing?
No.
No.
We couldn't get approval by that. Turns out that there's some laws.
Turns out that
against,
eBay doesn't let you list people.
Yeah,
on
it's
eBay.
weird.
Yeah, weird.
I mean, yeah, that's what it is.
We'll try Craigslist next time.
Mm-hmm. We've got this lovely Hylian shield perler kit. So if you've never done perlers, what the basic concept is you take these little plastic beads and you iron them together to make some cool things. And this is a little kit that'll teach you how to make a Hyrulean shield.
Hylian shield. It's the Master Shield.
Yes, the master defensive iron block.
Yep. And I mean, perlers are really fun to make. If you've seen any of those perlers, like online, all those little, you can make really good pixel art with them. It's a medium that lends itself well to that. So, now you can finally be the Etsy artist that you've always dreamed you could become.
Yep. We've got a Bokoblins and Link crochet set, which we do not. We do have.
We do have them. They're
so small.
They're just little babies. I can hold them all in my hands. And there's a Link. They've got these little bead eyes on them.
Mm-hmm.
I want to show them closer.
These are great. What you do is you hide these around your house, and when your friends ask why you're hiding these around your house, you tell them to get educated about the Legend of Zelda franchise.
Look at these guys. These are actually adorable.
Yes, they are lovely. They are small. Most things in life have those quantities.
Quantities? Qualities?
Quantities of small. I can hold up to 5 small.
So true. I mean, I'm holding 6 small in my hands right now.
Yo, you just set a record.
New record for small things held. I can't wait to go to the Olympics.
Yo, the Small Olympics.
Small Olympics.
We also have a clay pot wood carving by O Pink Penguin, or O Pink Penguin O, or just Pink Penguin. I don't think we have that around because it's fragile, and we don't want to have a fragile thing.
We don't want to break things. Generally, is our rule. Welcome to We Look Around the Set and see if any of our prizes are here.
Yeah.
Most of them are here.
Most of them are here, yes. But it's not just these prizes we've got. If you donate up to $50 during the course of the event, there's some other neat swag you can get. Where's the grand prize paper? I hope it's not under Jackson's butt.
It's probably not. It's probably back here with all the other papers.
Wow, there's a lot of paper there.
There's a lot of papers. Here's the big paper.
Yo, that's a big paper.
The grand prize paper is not bigger, and I really think it should be 3 times as big as these other sheets of paper.
Oh, you know how metric paper works, where A1 is Dubai?
Abby, don't destroy the set while you're telling us about metric paper, please.
Yo, no, paper works on the metric system too over in England, and it's kind of crazy, and I'm like, what? How's that? Why? Okay. So, anyway.
Grand prize.
Do you know what the Nintendo Switch is?
No, tell me all about it. Is it kind of like the Wii U?
It's kind of like the Wii U, but it's just the gamepad, and it's actually something worth a dang.
Wait, but if it's just the gamepad, then how are you going to play the games? There's no CD drive.
Well, the games, the CD drive's inside it.
What?
You know what a Walkman is, right?
Oh yeah, I've heard of Walkman. So you put cassettes in the Switch.
Yeah, no, you put your hit clips inside the Switch.
Oh, I see. I see.
We're bringing it around to that conversation we had 2 hours ago. This is how Zeldathon works. We only talk about 5 things, and it's all reciprocal. It's
I wasn't
great.
awake for that.
Well, now you've become aware that hit clips are the relevant topic for the day. Yesterday was Jiggy's mustache. Today it's hit clips.
All right. Cool.
It will be dead by the
So
time
you can win a Walkman Switch, a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, and you can get a Backstreet Boys hit single, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah, you can listen to 30 seconds of this on the go with the power of Walkman. It's great.
And even more than that, we are sponsored by Heroic Replicas this marathon, and you can win that Megaton hammer over there.
All right, I'm gonna steal the camera. You're gonna take a look at the.
We're gonna take a look at the Megaton hammer. It is. I lifted it the other day with Monica's permission.
Nintendo Switch over there for scale because, like, damn.
Yeah, like
They need to
it's.
see this.
Here, I'll do a Nintendo Switch case for scale. This thing is huge. It is, it's 36 pounds. I did lift it the other day. We have to get permission from Monica to lift it, because, you know, we don't want to hurt anyone or break our prize with our 36-pound prize. It will ship separately from all the other prizes, because of its just sheer size. So this will be included in the grand prize giveaway as well, and that's $50 donated over the course of the entire marathon. That'll get you in. And it's really, I mean, it really is something. Like, it is actually like metal. It is heavy. It is big. It looks like the Megaton hammer, and it can be yours.
All right, I'm coming back over.
All right.
We got this. We got this.
We got this.
We're rocking it. We're rocking it.
All right.
So, if you thought that was cool, let's say I'm bored with my OLED LED hit clips Nintendo Switch, Skyward Sword, beat it a billion times. I did things with the hammer that I can't talk about legally.
Yeah, don't worry about Jackson.
Let's say I want to light up my room like the rebel that I am. There's a Hylian Shield neon sign. We don't have it on set because it's very fragile. We want to make sure we're being safe about it. But, holy cannoli, this thing is freaking amazing. Lovely neon sign in the shape of the Hylian Shield. Great wall mount. Wonderful. Do we know if you guys are ready to move on, or should we keep going?
I don't know. Maybe let's finish this up just to be safe and make sure they're all set up for Triforce Heroes fashion contest.
Yeah, you know
It's not a
what?
Hylian Shield, it's a Majora's Mask.
It's
It's a Majora's Mask? Okay,
Is it wrong on here?
we need to edit this
Well,
paper.
the
'cause this
the
paper's
Majora's
wrong.
Mask LED light up thing is right over there.
Well, no, that's a
But there's
different.
another one.
There's
There's
a neon.
another one though. There's a neon one.
Yeah.
This one lights up, but the other one lights up even cooler.
Are you guys ready to go? Okay.
All right.
They are ready?
Contact us for the-
So we've got a Tingle wood carving, abstract Majora's Mask, Song of Storms wood box, a deluxe Majora's Mask scarf, and
So-
Terrible Fate headband by Mojo Fibers.
So
Tons of
many good
amazing
prizes. So many
prizes, and you can get them if you're amazing and wonderful. Donate $50 or more, and you are the lucky winner. But we're gonna head back on over.
Triforce Heroes fashion contest. What is that? Who knows? It's
I
gonna
don't know.
be amazing.
I helped somehow, and yet I don't know what it is.
All right, so let's go over there and
there.
keep watching
Ma-
Zeldathon.
Maybe there.
There.
Maybe there.
Oh, it's over there. I see it.
Is
It's over there.
Yeah, look it over there.
Oh, it's over there.